Hey guys, what's up? JoyfulDeath here. I'm in the center. Yeah, so this is a thing. So yeah. I wasn't ready for today, I guess. Depraved slasher! Man in a mask! You can't see out your windshield? I'm floating. Hi Diego, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Dude, oh my god, 4 hours! Took 4 fucking hours to take my youngest to the clinic today. Hey Josh, welcome to the stream, how are you doing? Okay, so this stream is gonna be much less exciting than normal. Hey Robo-Ron, welcome to the stream. Now the ad is done. Thanks, Dammit Jam. I appreciate it. Yeah, so most likely this is gonna be a shorter stream. I just wanted to hang out with you guys for a little bit. We could chat, talk a little bit. We just this happened because I literally got home like 15 minutes ago. I left my house at like 4:11 p.m. It is now 9:27 p.m. So it took me like 4 hours, over 4 hours. That's 5 hours. That's 5 hours. How dare you? How dare? 3 hours instead of 4? You mean 4 hours instead of 5? I get it, Depraved. You just don't want to talk to me. It's whatever. But yeah, so spent 5 hours. So it takes like 40 minutes to drive to the clinic now because we moved. So it's a longer drive. 7 hours instead of 8. And, hey Kai Boy, welcome to the stream. It's just a chit chat stream tonight. Floating in the ether. And, so yeah, so took 40 minutes to drive there. This game sucks. Your face sucks, Hylian. So it took 40 minutes to get there. Waited there an hour and 20 minutes at the clinic waiting room. Finally saw the doctor. And that didn't take that long. That was like 20-25 minutes. Got the pharmacy medication. And then we went to Dairy Queen. By the time we left, we didn't get home until 15 minutes ago. So it was like 5 hours. 5 hours of driving and sitting and oh my god. But yeah, so what happened was my youngest son had started with a rash, like hives around his neck yesterday. And then they just spread, so today it got worse. It went up to his face, all over his chest, and bubbly, hives everywhere. And I managed it with, Benadryl and cream and everything, and but it was just spreading. Driving is fun. It's fine if you don't have to sit in a waiting room for... Yeah, Mr. Drobovic, welcome to the stream. And by the way, Hylian, welcome to the stream as well. And that's what I thought too. It sounded like hives. It sounded like an allergic reaction as well. Thank you. I mean, other than this 5 hours of dealing with the clinic and stuff, I've been doing okay. I'm just a little tired. But yeah, so, I did everything right. I gave him a shower, washed whatever might have caused the issue off, and gave him Benadryl and cortisone cream to try to... hydrocortisone cream to kind of blah, 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 blah. 15 minutes, she says she was home at 10 till 8. I was not. I literally walked in the room, and I walked in at 9:15, 9:10, and what are you talking about? Shut up. I didn't leave the city we were in until 8. I had to get gas, and the little one was like, why does it say 800? And I'm like, it says 8 o'clock. It's 9:30 for me as well. But yeah, so I was doing everything I could, but it was still spreading, so he's gonna have to be on prednisone for like 5 days, so he's gonna be wild. So that's gonna be fun. It's 3:30 a.m. Oh, hi, Leon. Oh my god. I was eating my blizzard. So, it was a good blizzard. Yeah. Momful, hi! Yeah, I know. He's gonna be on prednisone for 5 days. It's gonna be not fun. Yeah, so I told JoyfulDeath about it. Sent her the pictures. They looked... He looks worse in the pictures than he does in real... I mean, he looks bad in real life, too. But he looks worse in the pictures, honestly. It's Mummy! The Mummy's here! Oh, did you get our message, by the way, JoyfulDeath? How was the message? Damn it, Nightbot! I know. I mean, he's holding up really well, though. Like, he's still in good spirits. Except when the Benadryl knocks him out. Your youngest is ugly. My youngest is so cute, though. He's actually a really cute little guy. Our voicemail message from the other stream, the other night, when I was telling you Tana hates you now, and, oh, she told you. From when Tana, like, you know, doesn't like you and you're not the best anymore. Well, he is evil. It's true. He is evil. The youngest is evil. He is Satan. He's admitted to being Satan. He said something again the other day, and I was like, oh my god, you could stop with the being evil thing. I thought it was a drunk voice. Well, I wasn't drunk. No, I wasn't drunk. That's hilarious. Nope, wasn't drunk. All little boys are evil. My oldest is not evil, though. He's not. He's really whiny. And he's getting there. Yeah. The youngest has Beelzebub eyes. Think about what's best for the world. You know, maybe the youngest is like Sam. But the oldest is definitely not a Dean. Right, not a drunk voicemail, but a couple of us tried to convince her to drink. Yep, that's true. That's true. Oh, well, that's because we trained them that way. They're always perfect when they're with you. That and because she gives them everything they want. He has time to get in proper form, Joy. That's true! He does have time to become a proper hunter and become badass. That's true. What's never again? What's gonna be never again? Yeah, she really just gives them whatever they want. It's fun when Joy drinks. Oh, God. It's scary. If either is Dean, it's the youngest. But the youngest, Pikey, is the one that's like Satan. So he's got the demon blood. Okay, that's true. But the youngest he's always talking about being Satan. So he's got to be Sam. We're talking about Sam and Dean from... Doesn't come out till he gets older. We're not drinking anything yet. Or I wasn't planning on it. So he days more after Joy. Grand gremlins are always perfect for the grandkid. Wait, what? For the grandparents? That's what they do? I'm telling you, it's because the grandparents just give them whatever the fuck they want so that when they come home, they're total assholes. He's got the demon blood. See? Douglas knows. Youngest is Joy. Sheer trouble. I mean, that's true. So, and that's why that my stepfather loves the stories about the youngest gremlin, because he loves feeling the, like, justification or, like, I don't know, getting it back against me type of thing from all the shit I did. And welcome to the stream, Dougie. Good to see you. Excuse me. Vindication, yes, in an alternate reality. That's what grandparents are supposed to do, though. Sam was Lucifer for a short time. Karma. Exactly. Karma. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. So, funny thing, youngest gremlin and I were at Dairy Queen after the appointment, and apparently, so we were having this competition about, this was his idea, I guess, or whatever. Hey Severin, what's up? There's a competition about like whose area was gonna be cleanest because I'm like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna keep my area clean. I don't even know how it fucking started, and I'm like, if anyone's messy here, it's you, buddy. Hey Corey, welcome to the stream. You are. Hylian is a punk. It is. It's true. Grandparents let me buy their grandkids annoying toys they could bring back home. No, they do. So do aunts and uncles. They do that too. Absolutely. So, he kept competing with me, like, well, I didn't talk with my mouth full of mom, and I'm like, what is it? So he kept calling me out on shit constantly. It was hilarious. And then at one point, we had walked to the bathrooms, and he's like, well, I win because you just burped. I'm like, I burped? He's like, yeah, you did back there. And I'm like, God, I don't even remember burping. It's just like on streams, I don't even remember burping. It was really funny. Oh my God. It's so funny. Yes, he's quite hilarious. The competition. Don't do as I do, say as I do as I say. I'm like, well, excuse me, I'm sorry. I do. I must have burp Tourette's by now. The streams have like just. I don't even. It doesn't even faze me. Doo-doo? I said doo-doo. I might have. He is way too smart for his own good. It's true. Like I can't even with him. The stuff he says, like he should just have a voice recorder all the time because he's comedy gold sometimes. He did memorize the joke book. He's like, here, I want you to read this for bedtime. And I was reading it and he's like telling me the punchlines. And I'm like, I know. And the jokes are terrible. They're worse than even Pikey's jokes. Oh my God, it's so bad. I got my youngest grandchild a drum set, and sent him home with it. Oh God, that's terrible. I enjoyed it last time I was here, and now I keep coming back. Oh, okay, Corey. Oh, it's so good to have you. I know, it's just terrible. That's so funny. But yeah, so that was my day today. Guy on a motorcycle rides into chat, handles get revved, and goes full speed, then jumps into the air, zigzags, jumps on buildings, guy jumps off the motorcycle, pulls out Chaos Saber, and bike disappears. Hello, Demonic. Welcome to the stream. Pikey! F you. Suck it up and play a game. You know what I did bring down here, or bring over here as like as a thought? Suck it up, Buttercup. You guys suck. Hey, Mr. Crow, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I'm being told to suck it up. I did think I was just gonna have a little chat here. 20 minutes till you finally work for the night. Suck it up and play a game. Pick up the plow! Pull the lead out of your ass! Oh, speaking of that, yeah, I was just gonna talk a little bit about like why I wasn't gonna stream for very long, which was because of the 5-hour ordeal of being at the clinic today with a high-V little 7-year-old. And then I was gonna talk about the plans for the weekend. You've had that address stuck in your head for 4 days. Well, thank you for sharing it, Demonic. And then I was going to talk about the plans for this weekend is going to be a little dwaddling. The plans for this weekend is going to be a little disrupted because we have to go out of town. So, but I did bring down this amazing logic problems, and I did look up we could do logic problems together. Wouldn't that be so much fun? Do you want to? I feel like I'm probably like the only one who would want to do that. Angela, welcome to the stream. Man Under Mask, the only one that wants to do that with me. But you know that would be lame. She really pronounced. Highly, it's like I suck at those. Damn it, Jims, I agree. I even found you're the only one playing a game. Hatchback, your mom raised you on logic puzzles and romance novels? Play stuff anyways, you're barely late into your normal day anyways. Well, I was planning on just talking and not going very late, but I'm being yelled at, so maybe I'll have to play something. How many of each kind of animal did Moses take on the ark? Do we have to logic? Do we have to logic? Wrestling. That's a cool glass. I think it's a coffee mug. I should read. You want me to read a romance novel out loud? Oh god, that would be so awkward. That was Noah. Dweeb. In a British accent? Is that Dammit Jim? Is that what you want? The problem is the pictures say he took 2 male lions. Oh gosh, that would be terrible. Hey Creole. I don't know. It's no. If we all leave the stream, how much better? Eileen, I don't know. How much better would your life be? I mean, it's 3:30 a.m. Maybe get some sleep. Oh gosh. War, peace. I've Russian. Hey PSPR, how are you? Welcome to this stream. War and peace in Russian. Look, please don't read on stream. I've nothing all day. Done nothing all day. If we read, I'm going to sleep. You can't even hear what I'm doing anyway, depraved. Hey, Jaden, welcome to the stream. Speaking of Russian, there's a Jaden. Welcome. Oh, then you get to fall asleep? Oh, I thought that said on Joy's voice. I was like, that would be slightly weird. I do that all the time. All right, fine. The PC is ordered. Well, awesome. I'm glad to hear that, Creole. Okay, so if you want me to play something, I'm dying. Maybe read a romance novel and I'll just listen as I'm going to sleep. Maybe I could fall asleep. But the dreams? As she grabbed his throbbing manhood. Mother of death. Your 5-second intervals. Joy! My sexual harassment pickup lines this evening. Well, good. There you go. Timestamp that. What? That's a romance novel. What do you want? Throbbing Man, that is the name of my next band. Well, you know, Momful wrote a romance. Do you still have it? I could read Momful's romance. Throw her under the bus. Hey, Tana, what's up? Hey, Fragul, welcome to the stream. Have you seen raccoons nearby? They sing to their young singing hot cross buns. Add to the long list of joy quotes. What? Oh. Nightbot spanked Momful again. Tana, rein her in. She's out of control. I've given up. Oh. I don't listen to nobody. Pooh. Nope. Joyful radio. Oh, gosh. A bit of the food. Creole! My next band is Thank God for Little Blue Pills. This is my first podcast. The quicker dicker upper. Oh, I like that! I love it! That's fantastic! I like that. The quicker dicker upper. You know, I haven't decided. I wasn't planning on doing very much tonight. I was planning on just doing a quick chat and maybe going to bed because today's been a long day, but I'm being held at gunpoint to play some video games, maybe. Chatbot needs to let me speak my mind. Oh, poor Momful Death. I was thinking of doing a podcast. It'd just be me talking bollocks for an hour. I imagine that you're relatively decent at that, Hylian. Tana, Don't try to get out of this now. Don't. I can bring up the stream and prove it. Talking Joy into something she wants to do. Not my gun, I swear. Bed's overrated. Coaxed. You're being coaxed. Okay. You challenge me to Mortal Kombat? No, I don't need another spanking, Mom. I don't need a spanking. Hey, Adam, welcome to the stream. Gave you a like. You're the only YouTube that reads all the comments. Oh, thanks, Adam. I appreciate it. I try my best. Sometimes it's challenging, but I do try. Quit poking me, Creole. Who needs a spanking? Stay upstairs, Pikey. Behave. Cardi B. Good. I'm glad. Not true, Adam. Tana does read every comment as well. This is our YouTube channel, and you will do with it what we want. 1v1 each of us in Mortal Kombat. No! Mrs. Mopar Prime! Oh, and S-Jump was here too. Oh, S-Jump, thank you so much for your $5. I love you. Thank you. It's gonna, you can hear it. Is it gonna go? Oh, it's like still like the anticipation of the noise. It takes so long. That's gonna scare me later. S-Jim, you're awesome. Thank you so much.
I will kill you.
Fucking scared me anyway, even though I knew it was coming. Thank you. $5 holla. Mrs. Mopar. Miss Mopar, you went to the zoo? I wish I was there too. God damn, I even knew it was coming. It still fucking scared me. It was the anticipation of waiting that made me scared. Oh, God. It's like a coughing and burping and... Hi, John Pollock. Welcome to the stream. You guys are so awesome. My wife makes me lock my guns up because I sweet talk them when I clean them. Huh. Anticipation. What's my favorite pet? Goonie Goo Goo? Scared the piss out of you last night. My favorite pet, Adam? Now, you're talking like pets, not like any animal in the world. 'Cause, I mean, I really like our dogs. Well, most of the time. Nyx is really soft. We have a Great Pyrenees, and oh my gosh, I'm almost dropped my coffee. She's so soft. She's so my favorite pet is Pikey. Baby dragons. What? I was reading chat. Don't yell at me, Sev. Someone said it in chat. It wasn't me. Zoo pets. Pikey does not count. Pet rocks. My mom paints rocks. Do you call them pet rocks, Mom? My favorite non-pet pet? No, my favorite non-pet animal is the tiger. I've always loved tigers or any kind of great cat, big cat. They're my favorites. Oh, you missed your puppies? I'm sorry. Sorry. You too, Mr. Crow. Thank you so much, dude, for hanging out. I appreciate you. You want your Basset Hound therapy dog? Depraved Slasher, thank you so much for the $2. I appreciate it. I think you're just trying to scare me. And you're very welcome for coming after all the crazy. You're so awesome. And Varric, hey dude, welcome to the stream. And Tana wants to know who my favorite mod is. I feel like I can't, like... That's so tough.
I will kill you.
That scared me. Damn it. Thank you. Well, obviously Mopar's here, so it's obviously Mopar. Mopar, because he's my brother. 3 old... Oh, Pikey. Yes. I forgot Pikey was here still. Oh, it has to be Pikey. Pikey. That was so worth it. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for the donations. I love you guys. Oh, God, not another one. Demonic. Thank you so much for the $7. I think you guys are just trying to kill me tonight. Tana makes your ears perk up. Why are you offended? Oh, don't be offended. Demonic, thank you so much for the $7. I'm like, this is waiting for it. It's gonna be scary. What did I do? Brother Smother, you can't fight the love. Random Generation is here. You're amazing. Thank you so much.
I will kill you.
Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you so much. Demonic is the new stream boss. Right here. Demonic, you're the new stream boss. Congratulations. Yeah, John, I haven't seen you in a few days. Welcome back to the channel. So good to see you. Oh, you can't even fully enjoy the jump scare experience. Well, it was amazing. It was amazing, Depraved. You did a great job. As did Demonic. And as did S-Gem. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. You guys are great. You did wait for the right moment. Varric! Oh my gosh. Welcome back to YouTube, Varric. Varric took a break from YouTube for a little while, and he's now posted a few more videos. It was so good to see you. He has an amazing, let me get it right, Scottish accent. And I do love it. I know I can't do Scottish, but I can do some British. And I just love listening to him, even though, even though he thinks his voice is shit, it's so not. I love it. It's so good. You got a new dog and it's on your belly? Oh, that's so cute. Ooh, Depraved, you're almost there. Oh, so good to have all you guys here. Varric, it must be really late. Oh, you did delete your channels. Fresh start? Well, okay. I sound like a wanker. Well, good for me. I sound like a wanker. Get out of the snow. God damn it, Fuck! Why did that one go so quickly? Damn it, Jim! Thank you so much for the $8, you shit. I mean, like, everyone's just trying to scare me. Thank you so much, damn it, Jim. Oh my god, hi Butterbee, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much, damn it, Jim. All of you guys are awesome. Varric, why are you up so freaking early? Gonna have to leave you early, gotta drive home now. Drive home safe! Drive home safe, Corey. I sound like an Englishman with a stick up her ass. Well, it's because all I get is from Mary Poppins. I mean, it's all proper, right? Oh my god. Demonic. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Anticipation is killing me.
I will kill you.
Thank you so much, dude. For the $8, I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. You were exhausted, so you took a nap, and now here you are, Varric. Aww. So an Englishman. Looks like you're gonna poop. Well, how do you know that I'm not? How do you know that I'm not gonna poop? Maybe. I have. You don't know if this isn't on a toilet. You have no idea. You don't know. You haven't seen my streaming room recently, huh? No, it's okay, Jaden. No worries. No worries. I don't have a stick up my arse. Fuck you. I'm not cleaning that up. Oh, you do you, boss. I mean, I've heard of people doing that. Already having a great week. You guys make everything. Aw, thank you so much, Creole. It's so good to have you here. A stream's perfect. Can edit videos and listen. Perfect. I'm so glad. I'm so glad we could entertain you. Hi, Leon. I don't think he was referring to you specifically, but maybe just the me version. Oh, speaking of, wait, I don't know how that was speaking of. So I had a picture on Instagram. Are you not entertained? Be entertained. So I posted a picture on Instagram, like, I think it was yesterday's. And, so I put, you know, I have dark makeup on, blah, 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 you know. And someone commented on one of the pictures and said, I realize why you put dark makeup on all the time. It's because you have no eyebrows. I have eyebrows. They're just very, very thin, and there's nothing I can do about it. I don't pluck. I do nothing. I have no grooming. What? You guys are lucky if I brush my fucking hair, which I did not do today, by the way. Didn't even brush my hair. I got up, checked on the child. Came down and tried to figure out some timestamps. And then we went to the clinic. My Instagram is JoyfulDeath8 because I guess Joyful Death regular was taken. I don't know. I could draw them in. I'm not going to be one of those like, oh my god, look at the eyebrows. They've got big eyebrows. I'm not doing that. You got tiny eyebrows for those asshole eyes. I have not figured out the timestamp thing. Oh, no, I'm not. I've seen those tattooed eyebrows. They're just, no. No. I do rarely brush my hair. I sometimes brush my hair. I'm not doing eyebrow tattoos. See, S-Gem knows where it's at. Dude, that'd be awesome. Oh, what's the original Joyful Death on Instagram look like? I'm curious. I know, Hylian. They look freaking weird as hell. Oh my god. I'm not the original Joyful Death. I know, it's very sad. He who's worthy shall behold the lines of fur adorning the eyes. She hot? Aww. Shave your pet and glue spur to your eyebrow line. Oh, Rivenwind. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. I could always just take my own hair, couldn't I? Vashi! We have photographic evidence that the hairbrush doesn't always conquer the joy. It's true. It's true. Tana likes the OG original JD. At least she's hot. It's true. It's true. Oh god, that's funny. I think like a different one I tried was like Joyful Death something else, and I don't know. We're just going with Joyful Death 8. It's the number they gave me. It wouldn't be my favorite number, but that's okay. It's good enough. In her defense, Jim, you tend to pause and think about if they'd be pretty. What? I'm gray and losing my hair. I wish I could thank the person who came up with that. Creole! Excuse you, wanker Brit. Yo, Varric. Yes, absolutely. Welcome back to Varric. So good to have you back. So, you deleted both of your other channels, and now it's Varric with a 3 and a 4 in it. Is that correct? Yes, I think I did try Joyful Death 13. I'm not positive. What is my stream name? You mean like, what do you mean? This is my stream name. Joyful Death on here. We're waiting on the game. Ooh, that would be a good one. Yeah. I want to be just Joyful Death though. Oh, Steam. Steam. Oh, did I read that wrong? Steam. Yes. Okay. Yes. It's Joyful Death on Steam as well. And I'm the spooky blue face. Skull face. Spooky skull face. I have there's 2 Joyful Deaths on Steam. One is just Joyful Death. No. Sorry, I can't read. Forgive me. Spoopy blue face. Yeah. I rushed into my last channel and couldn't keep up, so I decided to take a break and prep. Instead of just scrapping things, I purged both channels. Simple and easy, removes dead subs. Fair. It's fair enough. I get you. How was I subscribed to you still then? I'm confused. The Joyful D! No, Pikey, why? Pikey, why? Why did Pikey do this to me? Different content required. Oh no. Or just click on the name. Check the friends. Yeah, you could check the friends on on Steam. Look for Man Under Mask Tana. Oh god. Hey Daniel, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh god. Oh man. That is crazy. How the fuck are there 28 of you crazy ass people just watching me bullshit with you? I love you guys. You guys are nuts. I have no problem with thin eyebrows, but sometimes that mascara hurts. It's not, I'm going to tell you. Well, I mean, some of it's a mascara. I don't really use mascara all that often. Some of it's a mascara, and some of it is those crazy fake ass eyelashes. They put on those like eyelashes and then put the mascara on it, and then it goes like, so then your eyes are like this. Boop 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 boop. Yeah. Oh crap, I'm gonna have to figure out all this Steam crap too. Yes, you will, Creole! It's not that hard though. Same Google account. It's a bit funny, start off with 0 subs. Ah, yeah, that is weird, because I was already subscribed to you. Mom, this is fun. I like this. Hey, E-Man, welcome to the stream. It's going better now, I guess. We're just chilling. Just chilling, man. The Joyful D is the bane of my line. Just we all feel like bullshitting. That's great. I can bullshit with the best of them. That would be great. Well, maybe I'll just put this back here again so I can see what's happening. So I can see what's happening. We came in full expectation of bullshit. Well, Shade Tree, you are the expert at bullshit. I am Groot, mister. Okay, John, I will check my Instagram after the stream, okay, dude? I definitely will. And you like these kinds of streams, Mom. That's awesome. I was just thinking Night Shame struggle through For Honor, or watch Joy talk to herself and the voices in her head, and then I came here. Dude, I've played For Honor. That's kind of a tough game, man. That's kind of a tough game. I know. How do they keep their eyes open even? Oh, with the heavy eyelashes? I don't even know. I don't even know. Joyful D would be a good band name. Gonna have disturbing hand-like eyelashes. Oh, okay. What about these? You know the movie I'm talking about, right? Right? You know. It's so weird watching myself do that after I've done that. That's really creepy. Can look me up. My name is Tavish DeGoot. Guitar music with Kelly. Welcome to the stream, sweet pea. Thank you for coming. Momful Death, we invest heavily in glue. Eyelash hand again. Just this one? You just want this one? She's got the body of a goat man. I am Groot. Playing a lot of Far Cry 5 recently. I had a point, but I forgot what it was. I am the goat man. I'm watching because I have you have big moon eyes, and I can hear the emotions in your voice. Aw, I think that sounds like a compliment. Yeah, that's a compliment. The Del Toro movie. Hotter on PC, I find frame rate, I think. Far Cry 5 is? The Del Toro movie. Is it Labyrinth? I'm thinking. Pan's Labyrinth! Thank you, Vash. Thank you. I'm so full of bullshit, I remember boots in the house. Gross. Aw, good, Kelly. I'm so glad. I'm glad I can make you smile. Go ahead and put on some eyelashes and come over. They'd be perfect for dusting my electronics! Oh, For Honor. Yeah, oh my gosh. Yes, Pan's Labyrinth is a very good movie. So the funny thing about those eyelashes is it doesn't matter, like, because, you guys know, most of you guys know that I worked in the OR, but it didn't matter if you tell the people not to wear those fucking things and don't wear makeup in the OR. Like, you're gonna go have surgery. It's not like we're there to make sure that you are idol appropriate or that your makeup looks beautiful when you go into the OR, right? So we would get people, women, coming in with like giant fucking eyelashes and makeup all over their face. Now understand, when you go to have surgery, you have to tape your eyelashes or your eyelids down, because if they don't, you can get scratches on your eyes from like the gas or just different things. So they're protecting your eyes. They'll put a little lube or whatever in special eye drops in your eyes, and then put tape over your eyes to keep them shut during the surgery, just so that you don't get scratches on them. And it never fails, the type of women who put a lot of emphasis on looks. They would always come in. Oh, it's 4 a.m. I gotta wake up in 4 hours. Okay, see you later, Hylian. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it, dude. There's a little hood for just the tip. Oh, God. Yeah, you get your eyes. It's just like a little bit of eye lubricant. Have a good night, Hylian. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. But yeah, so like, and you can't like take the tape off without half the time ripping off those eyelashes. So please, when people tell you instructions for surgery, make sure you follow your instructions for surgery, and also clean out your belly button. If you're having abdominal surgery, I guess. Oh my God. Oh, Hylian, I saw that. I saw that you... eyebrow game is not on point. Shut up. My eyebrows alone. I saw that you got a suspension on Twitter. I heard about that. Sounds unnecessarily pain. Oh, they're asleep. They don't feel it. They don't feel a thing. Their pain wherever they had surgery is more painful than their eyelashes. Yeah, so what happened with that, Hylian? Open you the fuck up. Won't be a pretty corpse, makeup or not. Right, Varric? Exactly. And you had a shoulder surgery. Shoulder. Fuck, I can't say that word. Shoulder. Why the hell can't I word? Shoulder surgery. There we go. I got angry at someone who was calling for homeless people to be culled. I told her to drink, please. I think that's fair. The person was calling for homeless people to be culled, and hers wasn't, like, suspended? I mean, forehead and no eyebrows, momful death, did you date an alien? Yeah, like, did hers get suspended? Because I would fucking hope so, because that's bullshit. I had surgery and some woman in the recovery section was screaming, oh my god, fucking C-word is killing me. Nearly fell out of the bed laughing. Understandable, but YouTube's policy, Twitter has a shit bully policy. People getting banned for saying one thing, yet assholes abusing. Yeah, that's stupid. Briar! My god, Briar, what's up? What's up, Briar? Oh, and she was fine. So could you take that to Twitter and be like, look, I think it's stupid that she was saying this and I got upset. Or are you not allowed to say anything to them? She sways. I do not swear more when I'm not playing a game. That's bullshit, Mom. When my dad had eye surgery, he tried to get up and leave. Briar, give me that butt! Hylian, Varric, Vash, and Sev. Varric, I subscribe to you. Aw, thank you so much for doing that, Demonic. That was so nice. Joe Rogan just had the owner of Twitter on last week asking about their policies. You could, but you couldn't be bothered. Yeah, but I mean, oh, good night, Jaden. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Looks like so. Wait, who needs a spanking? Momful collabs are demanded. Joy says, what in the butt? I do now. It's about the same way I would say it too. Things on the guy who found them reported them. What? Are you serious, Mom? That's bullshit. That's so stupid. Momful collabs are demanded. It's gonna have to be maybe being Indiana Jones with a belt hanging on until Daniel, that sounds hilarious. They were all, oh geez. So maybe when we wants the Momful, a collaborative. Maybe when yeah, we're just hanging out, Briar. Just people are demanding games, so I might play games soon. I don't know, but we're just kind of having fun chatting right now. What was I saying? We wants her now. So this weekend, Twitter's weird. I'm trying hard not to tell assholes to drink bleach, but it's so hard. You got booted from a stream because I said the streamer was being bossy and rude to her teammates. Well, was she? Because if she was, then so Momful is going away for this weekend. I have to bring her to the airport. Fake eyebrows. I have to bring her to the airport on Wednesday, and then I'm gonna be gone this weekend because we're going to a family stuff. So we're leaving Friday. Well, I would, but we've been talking. I got distracted. So she wasn't. She banned you. What a wuss. Like, can't take it. What do I think about the genie being, or the Will Smith being the genie? Oh, that's really tough for me, Briar. Okay, here's my thing. I love Will Smith. I think he is bossy people do that. I think Will Smith is awesome. I really love a lot of his movies, and he's very great at delivering comedy, and I really love his stuff. Yes, I think the problem is it's going to be hard to cast anyone in that role. I think Robin Williams was just so amazing. I don't know how you can compete with that. And it might be okay for any new people watching it. Like, it might be okay for them. But for any of us who that's kind of like our childhood, we're all going to be feeling betrayed and stuff because it's so, because we've lost Robin Williams and because it was such an iconic role and all of that stuff. I think that's going to be really hard for him to... I haven't seen the things, so I don't know. Can't just step in and replace him without a lot of effort. Oh, Amy! Hey, Amy! Welcome to the stream! Aw, darling. Thanks for stopping by, honey. Yeah, Vash, yeah, I mean, Will Smith, he might be able to do it justice, and we're gonna have to... What I always try to do when I go into a movie is I try to take it separately from all of my previous... what's the word I'm looking for? Like... judgments or whatever, Yes, it has to be taken like other remakes or books or movies. It's a whole different thing, but it's very tough because Robin Williams is so iconic. But that's what I try to do anytime I go see a new movie or whatever. I take it separately from the book. I take it separately from whatever. I try to. Sometimes it's hard, especially if it's something you love so much. But I think that's important to take it separately than, from what it was in order to enjoy it the way it is. But I've always been better at that at some people. Some people can't do that, and that's okay. But they ruined it to me because it looks terrible. Yeah, I haven't seen any previews of it. Okay, what did I miss? And Amy's here, and agreed on Williams, not sure about Smith, and Robo Ron, and wish WB would stop making DC movies. I agree with Vash. Maleficent was animated first. I didn't see Beauty, but I heard bad things. The movie Maleficent with, Angelina Jolie, I don't know if that was ever... They never did have a regular movie of Maleficent, did they? I really liked the Maleficent one with Angelina Jolie. I thought that was really awesome. It was different. I took it as its own thing, and I thought it was pretty cool. So I don't know. I could be wrong. Jungle Book... I've still not seen the Jungle Book live action, but you thought it was awful. Movies... does not equal books or equal book? What are you saying there, Shade Tree? Alucard, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Thanks for coming. Oliver Chat and Reform, Pull the Jekyll, and what? Pistols? Oh, okay. I enjoyed both, and Maleficent was animated first. I never saw that, so I didn't know that. I think it was the first live-action adaptation, but it's told for Maleficent. I really enjoyed Maleficent. I thought it was pretty good. Sleeping Beauty. Prior Robo. But I do like your DC films, Sleeping Beauty. I've been here since you guys started the stream. I've been driving since I'm finally home. I thought I would join the chat. Oh, Keith! Yes. No, see, so, one of the unspoken rules of this channel that Man Under Mask found out that we only decided because of Man Under Mask is that if you're driving, and even if we find out that you stop at a stoplight and decide to chat, you'll be timed out for live stream chatting and driving. Because we feel like that's a very dangerous thing to do. So thank you. Thank you for waiting until you got home. But I appreciate your support. I will save DC films. I've lived long enough to see remakes, and you really have to learn to judge the performance of the actor. I've been surprised. And I like I said, I try to take everything separately from each other. I don't know about the live-action Lion King. That's another one that's been really true to my heart. And I've never seen the Broadway plays or anything either, and I was just never interested in that kind of live-action whatever, so... Hey, Mark! Welcome to the stream! I mean, Alexander Anderson's Eric, he's been dead for a while now. I don't know who that is. How have you not crashed yet? If you plug it in the camera and stop holding a fork to the light socket, you might be more normal pictures for thumbnail. Mark. But you know what? You know what that means? Do you know what that means? That means you get hair. You've asked for it. You have summoned the hair. Okay? That's what happens. When you complain about the hair, you get the hair. So, this is how the hair... that's all that happens for the hair. I hope you know that. You know that, right? That's all that happens? It's just that. That's how this happens. That's dumb beyond belief. What's dumb beyond belief? Unlike Mom, I won't chat and drive. I put my phone on the seat. Mom, I just like to give you shit. I didn't like the Jungle Book live action for several reasons. One main being, why did the jungle animals hell have American accents? That's a good point. I never did watch it, though, so I don't know. How does it feel being everywhere and nowhere? V3 Paranoid. I don't care if you chat and drive. I just follow orders. Lion King is still my childhood favorite. Probably watched it over 100 times. Really looking forward to live action. So, Varric, you were the one that had it on your channel, too. Didn't you play the Lion King game? I'm pretty sure that was you, wasn't it? Oh, later, Butterbee. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful night, dude. Thanks for hanging. I don't know why did the American chick in Shin Godzilla have such a hard time speaking English. I don't want to see live action where all the African animals have but it makes zero sense to me. What have you done? What have you done? I'm excited for Jurassic World 3. Yes, that will be awesome. You're welcome for the hairdo. It's a good look. Thank you. Actually, I think they've hired Ugandan actors for the roles in Lion King. Well, good. At least it might be more authentic. As long as I don't have to hear Guns N' Roses. Allow me to elaborate. Joy's Alucard. Number Helsing. What? Captain was none other than Paladin. Oh, okay. I'll just have to take your word on it, Demonic. Thank you for enlightening me. I don't know. I've never watched a Godzilla movie except for the trashy 90s Western one. We love Monty Python Holy Grail. Went to see Spamalot and loved it. I replayed it. Oh, good, Varric. I figured you would. Genesis game? Yes. He's really good at that game. He's like ridiculously. Mum? I'm saying mum, not mom. I'm saying mum. What do you want me to do? What do roses sound like? That's a really good question. I went chat and drive, but a large part of that is I don't want to spend the bandwidth on the video. I loved the Lion King game when I was a kid. Hey, Mr. SoCal, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up on the chat. I'm a little behind. And I'm not even playing a game. Oh my god, see? I want to see Joy play emulated games so we can really see the rage. Now! We don't want to discuss the accent problem in Shin Godzilla. All black actors, but all American. Pikey, a Lion King game on MD was badass. I know, right? It means since I have Schrodinger's soul, Varric, it's great being immortal. I did a lot worse this time around. Aw. Big difference between mom and mom. I know. It sounds totally different, doesn't it? I have 2 feet and 400 pounds. Aww. I know, JP. What the fuck? There's 30 of you. You guys are so freaking awesome. I don't even know what to do with you guys. Thank you, JP, for pointing that out. I know. I said that earlier, too. I can't believe it. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. You give me chills. We are weird. Oh my god. You guys are so awesome. I got dog hair like everywhere. Okay, exclamation point. Hold on. Souls. Hold on. Add. Plus. Hold on. This takes me forever to do this. Active. Let's do 1,000. There you go. Yay! Fuck, I just tripped over one of the cats in the dark and nearly broke my fucking neck! Are you okay, Hylian? Do you need me to send help? There are 2 people. We have a tradition of watching Nightmare Before Christmas. A Halloween Christmas. I'll watch it all the time, Creole. That's such a best movie. Hi, Infantry. Welcome to the stream. To a wonderful mom or to a wonderful pal? Super mom. I'd say play Graveyard Keeper, but I love watching that game. That's true. That's a good game. Speaking of, I appreciate the resub. Can't really tell since half are hidden from you. That's annoying. I don't think I resubbed. I feel like it's just there. No, you're awesome. I'm not awesome. You're awesome. Who's the sorry excuse for a human that hasn't liked it? Don't feel bad. I don't remember Tana's commands either. I don't remember my own commands. It takes me a while. Chat is rolling. You can't remember ever. Probably would have been faster if you just asked your mods to do the souls. No, I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it because I felt important. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome for the souls. I'm fine. Might strangle the cat though. Joy is my all-time favorite movie. Creole. What do you call a man in black? MIB. I'm gonna come at you. You guys are crazy. I'm probably gonna regret chewing on this. I love the quotes. And some of it, like, we have no context for it anymore, so it, like, really doesn't make any sense. Oh, God. I don't think the quote thing likes you, Jim. Oh, there's a cooldown. Okay. Wow, Jonathan. It's quite the joke there. The hair reminds me of the Hocus Pocus... witches, and all she needs is her bubbling cauldron. Ooh, Johnny Cash. Oops! I think that was an accident. Was that the wrong one? Oh, that's hilarious. Whoopsies! All photos edited and you're still wide awake! Oh my gosh. Yeah, I had a feeling it was an accident. It was a misclick. It probably scrolled up. Yep. Not again! Creole, you're okay. We got you, bro. I was always afraid of doing that. So, the mouse spazzed out. Someone take the band hammer away before someone else gets hurt. It wasn't me! I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I wasn't touching it. I wasn't even looking at it. Didn't even look at it funny. Girl. As a moderator, I think I've accidentally deleted 2 comments, but I've never actually accidentally blocked somebody. Whoops! So, I talked to my mug creator. Oh, it's the CIA is here! Oh, no! It's the CIA. Who are we blaming? I don't know. Who should we blame? Please let me say something nasty. It's okay. It's okay. Joy, what is the next game? The next 5 games you'll be playing? That's like way more planning than I ever do. I just use my mod powers to say fucking chat. That's about the extent of the use. It was probably the FBI. CIA, you might be right. Read us a story? We're blaming Hillary Clinton. It's always a good person to blame. Well, I was already told I couldn't read romance because the first time I said that, you know, throbbing manhood, that I was already making my mods, it's itchy. Antsy? I can only imagine what a new viewer thinks coming to check out Joyful and see the hair. You know what? It's not even as standouty as normal. It's not even as much as normal. This is like nothing. It's like nothing. It gets way better. It gets way better. I was just informed by headquarters is displeased that I finished my reports early. They want me to hand in my first report at 9 a.m. and last at 6 p.m. no matter what. So I get to work twice for a timestamp. What does that even mean? Oh, now the FBI's here. I feel like people are watching me. Did I do something wrong? Am I on your watch list? I have a concern. Barrick, I don't really plan to do any more recorded content anymore other than, like, looks like dreads. Is that because it's so greasy and I need a shower? I showered yesterday. I don't think it's that bad. So, yeah, Varric, I don't plan on doing any records of, like, playthroughs anymore. I plan on doing pretty much just straight streams, and then I'm gonna work on getting, like, some chopped up content of, like, oh, Steph, oh my god, you are such a sweetheart. Thank you for all things scary and evil. Love you, Joyful. I love you. Thank you. Thank you so much, sweetheart. You're such a doll. You're so sweet.
I will kill you.
God, that still took so long. It still scared me. Oh my god. Ugh. Thank you. Thank you. You had the irrational desire to put my hand over it. You're too far away, Pikey. You'd have had to run down here really fast, and I already saw it. Oh, God. Okay, so worth it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the Let's Plays. Nope, I'm just gonna do streaming, and then I'm working on getting it so that I can get the videos, let's see, get the videos, like, chopped up into, like, you know, some, like, funny compilations of, like, 10 minutes, and then, you know, that sort of thing, and, get, you know, maybe my burps, or, like, I don't know, just different things like that to... So that other people who don't know me and don't want to sit through a 5-hour stream can just kind of see, like, a quick snippet of kind of what's going on in the channel here. And then maybe also, yeah, Gamer Rage. Or then also, like, maybe my burp compilation. And then some of the, like, you know, the not grandstanding, soapboxing I do about, you know, the really important things I like to talk about. Like, you know, mental health awareness and that sort of stuff. How I like to... really talk about supporting the community and those kinds of things. I want to, yeah, stream highlights. I want to pull those out and really make sure those are getting out there. So, okay, let's see. A gentle crusting up. Copyrighted the Throbbing Manhood, sorry. I always feel like somebody's watching me. And thanks for the shower, Tana. I appreciate you. The state of Missouri has you listed as a terrorist? Oh, that's not good. Okay, what else did I miss? You'll heal up the next stream. Gotta save the money. No problem, Demonic. No problem. Thank you so much for the support, you guys, tonight. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Hey, Gage, welcome to the stream. Compilation of you being owned in Mortal Kombat. I have to have that recorded. And I don't have any of that proof, so I guess it just doesn't exist, Mom. It doesn't exist. Stream highlights. Oh, God, where does everything keep going? Make sure your Viagra says made in the USA because you don't want Russia meddling in your erections. Ah, I see that. That was funny. Burp compilation. Need to get a computer and a capture card because no one ever visits your streams. Well, you know, you just got to keep plugging away at that. Catty Anna, welcome to the stream. And Luminous, thank you so much for coming. A burp compilation. Skeleton voice. I don't even know what that means, Mark. Your oldest kitty had a mini seizure. Oh my God. Does that happen a lot, S-Gem? Basically, headquarters wants you to report my station and my start at 9 a.m. I usually finish early, but now I must come back and clock in. Oh, that's kind of dumb, random. Seems like a waste of time. Why do midgets laugh when they play soccer? Oh, I've heard that one, Hatchback. I've heard that one. I'm going to get really good and play 7 days with my son because he wants to live stream with me. Oh, Creole, that sounds so adorable. That sounds fantastic. It's super warm in your bathroom. Did you make a huge shit that warmed it all up, or what? I don't know what would do that. The beautiful wifey is here. I met my girlfriend's parents, and I'm scared of her dad. Gage, that's normal. That's completely normal for you to be scared of the girlfriend's dad, as you should be. Because if you mess up, he will take a shotgun to you, and you will wind up at the altar quicker than you shit. Devil, that's his job. Don't be spamming. What you doing? More people watched my recorded videos, so maybe I'll just record. If that works for you, Hylian, like, and that's all about finding what works best for you. For me, good night, Pikey. Good night, Pikey. Love you. He could probably hear me. Joy's never going to find out why Missouri has me listed as a terrorist. I don't know. Are you going to tell me? I'm very afraid of the girlfriend's dad when I meet the family. I think it's more of your stream times, Hylian. It could be. That could be. Devil, my daughter's boyfriend is terrified of me. I don't know why. Katy Perry farted on a live stream? What? He has a shotgun. Shovel access to a large plot of land. So, not really have streamed at all times of the day. A lot of people drive by, though. So you might feed them to an alligator? So, night, Pikey, we love you, buddy. Her mom scares me more than her dad. So Hylian, I mean, like, you know, do some research into, like, into what kinds of, you know, traffic, what kind of games you're playing, and like look at those kinds of things, and you could look at, there's different ways of getting your channel out there into what into what kind of community you're trying to grow, and are you posting them in different Discords and stuff? Are you getting to know people in Discords? Because that's I've gotten several different people subscribing because I kind of, you know, post myself in the self-promotion stuff in Discords and just say, hey, this is my live stream. If you're interested, please come check it out, blah, blah, blah. And I don't do that too terribly often. I don't spam it, but just here and there. And, you know, some people do that. And also, a good thing to do is to promote other people's streams and stuff, too, because then it doesn't look like you're just being a selfish person promoting yourself. But you're also promoting other people, too, you know? When I meet a girl's family, they tend to love me from the get-go. Oh, Keith. Sure. Also not true. Tana, those are just rumors and they couldn't prove anything. Jonathan, you could get a girlfriend someday. You're pretty young, aren't you, Jonathan? Because, you know, keep in mind that love life, especially when you're very young, don't be so hung up getting a girlfriend or a boyfriend, like, right away. You know, having a girlfriend or a boyfriend, you know, all of your life or right away, doesn't mean that you're lovable or not lovable. Like, you will eventually, I believe you will eventually find your person at some point. Part of the problem is being able to find that person, because I think that can be really tough, is knowing where that person's gonna be. Get a dog, it's cheaper. And some of the hard part about us kind of people is that we're more that's true, Hylian, you have. That's true. But what I'm saying, Hylian, is not just Twitter. Make sure you're getting out on other platforms, not just Twitter. Try different platforms as well. Oh, Jonathan, you're so young to be worrying about love, sweetheart. So young. That's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You don't need a girlfriend now. By the time you're like 16, 17, that'll happen. Oh my goodness. Nessa! Hi, Nessa, and hi, Tom! Welcome to the stream, you guys. Run for life, run from women. Jim is hubby. Yes, and yes, Hylian, I do appreciate that so much, and thank you. And absolutely. But yeah, I mean, there's tons of ways to get your name out there and stuff, too. Stay single, less stress. Jonathan, you'll find someone. I bet you're a handsome young fella who will find a beautiful woman one day. Exactly. Absolutely. Absolutely. Dogs are loyal. If you're missing a girlfriend experience, get a cat. Shade tree. Yes. Yes. Catiana and Dammit Jim are now online married on here. Sort of. I officiated. Oh, that's cute. Get some abs. Hatchback. Yeah, Hylian, you'll get there. And the thing is, too, is just to watch your, what am I trying to say? I mean, constantly think about, like, how can you improve yourself? What are you doing in your streams? Like, are you someone you would want to watch? You know, watch other streamers that you look up to. What are they doing? How can you improve yourself by, I mean, not copying, but kind of emulating? You know, like, I'm always constantly trying to improve. Like, I'm constantly trying to, what can I do to make this thing better? What game could I be playing that might work better? Or, and what am I doing? Like, I want to make sure I'm enjoying myself. Do you lift bra? Oh, God. Get swole. Oh, God, I hate that word. And that sort of thing. And you know, make sure that you're using keywords right and that sort of thing. And maybe combine it with recordings and streaming and that sort of thing. And, you know, you can Google a list for top streamed games and look at, you know, you don't have to do the top 5 or 6, but, you know, what is below that and how do those work, you know, for you and whatnot. So Am I someone I would watch? Fuck no. My streams are intentionally stupid as shit. Well, then maybe if you have funny moments, you need to cut some of those out and make some highlight reels for yourself. Post the little clips, like 30 to 60 second clips on Instagram and Twitter, and that's what I'm working towards. Is I really want to get, because people aren't going to come for your 5-hour streams later on and really know what you're about. But if you can get your name out there and just see like 30 seconds of something really hilarious that you did, or 60 seconds, and then do a 10-minute montage of like some really, really funny stuff, put that up on your YouTube and stuff and kind of put it all together. So that's what I'm working on right now. That's something I'm trying to pull together. I'm pulling some timestamps and stuff, and I'm trying to work together with some people to, you know, get some stuff happening there. So, yeah. Night, Severin! Have a good night, dude! That not help, you must do opposite. Get swole. Am I, let's see. Jonathan Pollock, teen girlfriends also have this ability to raise your stress levels, tear you down emotional confidence, and make you question what you're doing and why you're putting money into it. Oh, random. Damn. Do yourself a favor, wait a few more years, and date someone who might actually has their own hair. Oh my gosh. Don't worry about love, because girls just... Oh my gosh, Daniel! Daniel, you're too young to be going about that. My God. Take some dance classes. You need to be able to move your hips. Okay. I post gym pics and everyone goes straight to my ass to talking about... Whoa, you can't post any pics? Oh my gosh. Caddy. All this wise advice about love. Go for 60. Night, Severin. I figured I don't know how to make a compilation. I'm on console and I have no PC, but I'll look into that. I mean, honestly, Hyleen, I think it's a really great idea to really pull people in and get on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all those things, and then put your compilation on YouTube. Like, you really need to reach out and do that to help promote yourself. And that's what I'm working on too. It's a learning process. You know, this whole thing is learning. And if you're not working in your off time towards learning to improve your craft, then you're stagnating, you know. And if you're just keep doing the same thing over and over without increased results, then you're kind of just hitting your head on a wall without any improvement. So it's really important to, while producing content in whatever way that you think is best, and trying to then also in your other time, make sure that you're educating yourself as best as you can in SEOs on YouTube, and how can you use keywords, what are the best ways to use keywords in your description and your title, how does that work on YouTube, because that's really important too. That's some really important information that's out there. It's out there on YouTube and Google, and you can find that stuff pretty easily and educate yourself on how to make your channel better, and that will get people in there. And so, because like, if you make your title the same name over and over, and I haven't done a lot of research into your channel yet, so I'm not giving you specific targeted information for you, but this can go for anyone who has a channel and stuff too. You know, you want to make your title for keywords, because they pull keywords from your title and from a first section of your description. And then they also talk about how, I watched a video, there's another good, it's called like Creators Insider on YouTube. I think it's a channel on YouTube, and it was made by the people of YouTube, and they sit down every week and release a video about information relative to news on YouTube. So like, you know, how does swearing affect your monetization? How does it affect your views and that sort of stuff? So that's really important to look at too, is the different kinds of content that YouTube and their people, that they're putting out the information so that you can like get your craft better. So one of the videos that I watched that I thought was really interesting is they talked about swearing and how it affects. So if you have a swear in your title, and if you have a swear in the first part of your description, and if you swear in the first 30 seconds, you know, that will affect your videos. It can affect the people that they funnel towards your content, and it will affect, if you're monetized, it'll affect your monetization, or it'll affect your monetization later in life once you do get monetized. So that's really important to consider too, is where are your swears, you know. And so it is posted in the Discord. I posted it in Joyful. Anytime that I find really, hi Darkheart, welcome to the stream. Anytime I find really useful videos, I put it in Joyful's videos for noobs or something like that, or Joyful's helpful information for noobs or something like that. And I have too, Tana. I'm pretty sure I've sworn too. But yeah, it's just really important to know that, like, I wouldn't have known that had they not showed me that if I had not run across that video. And if you, oh, that's cool. I know I like swearing too. Trust me. Trust me, I like swearing too. But it's important to know those kinds of things, and they don't, like, nobody, honestly, let's be honest, nobody reads through the fine print on anything that you sign, right? Do you really read the fine print on the things you sign your life away from? My cheeks are hot. They kind of are. Good thing you're never monetizing your channel. I mean, that's your choice, you know, but it's good information. And if you notice, like, when you go to your dashboard, in the bottom right-hand corner of your dashboard, they usually have some kind of YouTube content creator or YouTube something video. So that's a good place to go, I think, if you want to look at those kinds of videos. What am I kidding? It's Dark Souls' fault. Okay, bye, Keith. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. But yeah, so those are just, like, some interesting things to be aware of, and that's fine if you aren't interested in doing any of that. But keep in mind that I swear too subconsciously. But keep in mind, even if you're not planning on monetizing, it could be affecting how they're driving people to your content. So maybe don't put the swears in your title. Maybe don't put the swears in the first however many lines of your description, sort of thing. So that was just something interesting I thought that I didn't even know of. Why do you like my pinky fingers? That's so weird. I have no pinky fingers. We can blame Dark Souls for making us curse. Right? I've never played Dark Souls, but yeah. Wait, pinky fingers are that way. So yeah, that's, but yeah. I like her middle fingers. Mother generation raised me to respect women, but then my first girlfriend was in her one of her moves, sassed me for opening a door for her. I said, treat me like an equal, she demanded. Did you just shut the door in her face? I never swear in my title or description. Is Nessa leaving too? Did I miss Nessa leaving? Bye, Nessa, if you're leaving. I love you guys. Are you gonna make me play Souls with you? Briar, no. Briar, no. Demon Souls. Hey, welcome back, Corey. You guys suck. I don't want to play Souls. No. I closed the door in her face. Random, I don't blame you. Title's usually game title. Right, so and that's something to think about. Put more thought into your titles too. Like, you know, put live stream, gameplay, like do some research into what keywords really bring people to your streams, you know. She'll be fine, your healers and me and Tana face tank. Don't type what I'm going to be doing for the stream. My titles don't have swears in them either. But yeah, so you should always have the game name. I usually put the game name first now. That's kind of what I've been doing lately, and I don't know if that's been helping or not helping. You can also put hashtags now. There was a video or article that I watched or something that I read just recently within the last couple of days that YouTube has silently rolled out hashtags, and they didn't really announce it. But you can start using hashtags in YouTube, and I've seen a couple people do it. So if you can have, I think, up to 3 hashtags, and whether it's in your title, which I wouldn't put it in my title because that's so limited on how much room you have. But if you have it within I think it's anywhere in your description. It'll show up, like, it'll have the name of your title, and it'll be right above the name of your title. And that's another way that they're trying to work in how people search, how people search in YouTube. And I don't know how they're utilizing that exactly, but I know that's another thing because of the success with Facebook and Twitter and Instagram with hashtags, that's a new thing with Twitter or YouTube. God damn it, can't say all the words. So that's something to keep in mind too, is start using hashtags in YouTube. And I should put a note up somewhere to start doing that. And I've been trying to do hashtags with Instagram, and it's been pointed out to me that I use all the hashtags. And I suck at it. But I'm learning, you know what I mean? So, doing some research, I think, is really important. Educating yourself, you know. Anything YouTube adapts to their system usually turns to shit. Okay, so you wish you could stream straight to YouTube through your Xbox. So you can't? I don't know how that works because I don't do... God, yes you are, good lord! Hashtag laptop, because I play on a laptop. Hashtag gamer. Hashtag need a capture card. Hashtag mouse. Hashtag Yeti. I don't know. Pound sign old school. Oh, Random, you're so funny. You're so cute. Yeah, Xbox is Twitch Insta stream only. Oh, okay. So you can only stream to Twitch. Dolphin left. Shut up. I can stream straight to Mixer and Twitch. That's it. So what do you think about streaming to Twitch? Hashtag Osolize. I'm not doing that one. Fuck off. Hashtag knife and toaster. Because I've heard a few people. Someone I know, Two Broke Gamers, I feel like he wasn't as successful as he wanted to be on YouTube. He got to like 2,000-ish subscribers, and his skanky hair, nachos are good, bagels are good. He got the same shit, different platform. Oh, it stinks on Xbox. Okay. Because I mean, so like the guy that I know who he stopped by the stream the other day, and when I was going to his streams and stuff, and I was noticing that even for having like, you know, several thousand subscribers, he really wasn't pulling in the views. You know, he's telling me though that he's doing really well over on Twitch, and I don't know what the difference is for him, but he's like, I'm making money now and blah blah blah. So don't, Momful, how dare you? I'm personally not a fan of Twitch, and I know YouTube has a lot of problems, and I feel like maybe much harder to go on Twitch if you're gonna play full popular games or new. Muff cabbage! Oh god! Oh god. Briar! No! There's a story behind Smut Muffin, but what she really means is Slut Muffin. I don't know if she's remembering wrong or just doesn't want to put the whole thing on there, or was just afraid to put Slut Muffin on there. Hi, Stefano, man. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How's it going? It stinks. I've had zero problems streaming at full bitrate. Your internet is fucking awesome, though. That's good. No, you remember. Okay. Oh, you were trying to be nice. Now you're hungry for clams. I don't know if I want to know why you're hungry for clams. I'm kind of scared. So Stefano, man, we're just chatting. We're just sitting here chatting. I can't believe I've been chatting for an hour and a half already almost. This is nuts. You guys are nuts. Can't believe you people. You're awesome. So Muff cabbage. Okay, muff cabbage I had nothing to do with. That has nothing to do with me, just so you know. Your cat's staring at you because it wants the loves, Vashy. It wants the loves. It had nothing to do with muff cabbage. Okay, so slut muffin story. Story time. I'm not a muff cabbage. Maybe a slut muffin, but not a muff cabbage. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Stare back at it, Vash. Oh, good night, John Pollock. Have a wonderful night. Thinking about going back to Twitch streaming, not sure. I felt like my channel got cluttered with vids and streams on the same day. Sort of scheduled, but not there. Yeah, I mean, sleep is out the fucking window. Takes a cabbage patch to a whole new window. Okay, here's a story. All right, so when I was in high school, I dated this guy for about 2 years. And I guess maybe I was the bad influence. This is all going to come back to haunt me. Oh, it's starting to hit Varric. Oh, no. So, I guess... So, drama incoming. Okay, so... Fact checkers on duty. Mom is here to correct me. Shall I throw this wrong at all? I hope I had nothing to do with the muff cabbage. It's not me. That's not me. We're going back to slut muffin. Go back to slut muffin. Okay, you have your pipe. Okay, good. Timestamp. Oh, God. Okay, so back in the day, when I was in high school, I had a boyfriend. And my parents never had to give me a curfew because his parents were way more strict, and the curfew was like 10 for him. So my parents never had to give me a curfew because I would always be hanging out with him. And since he had a curfew, I would just go drop him off, and then I would come home because what else was I going to do? I was hanging out with him all the time. So they were relatively strict. And there was one time... Now, let me try to remember. There was one time I was over at his house, and we'd been hanging out, and I feel like his parents had... It was, like, in the evening or afternoon. It wasn't super late. And, like, his parents had gone out or something, and we'd been hanging out on the couch. And when they came home, they yelled at us and sent me home because we had had a blanket. We weren't doing anything, but... They made me feel like I was corrupting their son. Remind me if I get any of this wrong, Mom, because I don't... Maybe I'm forgetting something. But they made me feel like I was very bad and corrupting their son and blah, 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 blah. And just assuming that we were doing things. And so I get home and I was very upset. Okay, sounds right. Okay, good. And I get home, and I was, like, in tears, and I was very, very upset because, you know, they were assuming things about me, and just the tone, and what they had said, and whatnot. And so I was telling my mom and my stepdad, and I was like, you know, they're saying these things about me. What do you mean I was very upset and I claim? What are you saying? What? Oh, she says she went to... Oh, okay, whatever. So I'm saying this to my parents... And my stepdad goes to me, well, you're just a regular slut muffin, so of course they would think that. And I'm like, what? And of course he's just trying to lighten the mood and joke around, right? And it helped, you know, and whatever. So moving forward to, like, college, right? I know, right? So... Moving forward to college, I'm in college, and I'm not with this boyfriend anymore, but I went to college in New York for, like, a year and a half, and my stepfather writes me these letters, and I actually still have these letters. You weren't doing anything that doesn't that say every... I mean, we weren't doing anything at that time, and we did stuff later, like, not that day, later on in the relationship. I mean, like, of course, but, like, not then. Hello, I mean, like, trust us, whatever. But, so, so later on in college, Mom knows. So the best part about this college story, I get letters from my stepdad, and he starts out with Dear Slut Muffin. Oh, she's heard all this. She didn't know about these letters at first until my until my stepdad's 60th birthday, and then I brought the letters out and was reading them at his 60th birthday party, and my mom's like, no wait, I think I told her about them one time, and then he sent me a message or something. He was like, if you keep telling your mom, I'm not going to send your letters because she got on my case and blah 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 blah. Oh my god, it was so funny. It was so funny. That was good. Yeah. But he was just like, okay, the thing you have to understand about my stepfather is he doesn't sugarcoat anything. Just wanted through your brain. Yeah, my stepdad doesn't sugarcoat anything. He's the one who, so when I was in high school, I stopped playing for the high school team and went and played for like an adult women's softball league, and he was the coach. And so whenever you'd run the bases, all I could hear was, get the lead out of your ass. Excuse me. But it was more like, get the lead out of your ass! Pull up the plow! My grandmother can run faster than you! And blah, 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 blah. Stuff like that. But yeah, so, I had a fun childhood. It was good. Dear Slut Muffin, thing. You coached junior. Did you ever say that, Hatchback? Did you ever say that? Or did you say there's no crying in softball? Because that was Smut Muffin. It was definitely Slut Muffin. Definitely call me Slut Muffin. I could go find the letters. I know I have them somewhere. I have them saved. I will never get rid of those. He'll be 90. And I will bring them out on his 90th birthday, and I'll be like, look what you did, old man. And he'll just laugh his ass off. Were you or were you not a slut muffin? Well, I mean, what do you consider a slut muffin? You changed it in your own mind? I told you. McLovin. Because it was nicer. Toss the body out. A muffin that's a slut. No, so I mean, I was with my boyfriend. He was my first. He was my only. For those 2 years we were together. I was not a slut muffin, if that's what you want to consider. A slut that loves muffins. Talk about a food fetish. Oh, gross. That just got really gross in my mind. Thanks for that. Cried during a game? I've cried during a couple games, but they were really, like, emotionally tearjerkery games. Like, Edith Finch was really tearjerkery. I once coached a kindergarten frisbee team. I told the girl who was nervous that it's okay to not hit the target, just get the technique right, and first take it from there. Now I want muffins. Oh, my God. The girl threw the frisbee as hard as she could, and that was the first time she ever hit me. William, welcome to the stream. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful evening. How did you find yourself here? Old Yeller! Oh my god! That would be freaking awful. No fairy and mushrooms. Oh my god. No fairy and mushrooms. All I hear is the squirting sounds. Gross. You're having popcorn now. Gross. The baby drowning in the... Oh gosh, I know! Hatchback, that was terrible! That was so bad. Yeah, we're talking about sluts, muffins, and frisbees. Oh, yep, Hellblade 2. Yep, yep. This is the dark net. Yeah, you did warn me. And I just went for it anyway. I did. Oh, my hand looks really weird there. Boop, 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 boop. But yeah, so those are my stories. Infinite games, that's okay. You're not late for anything in particular. We've been chatting with, like, ridiculous amounts of people in the chat. I can't believe it. You guys are amazing. I love you. Love you. Obviously, it's the dark net. Look at the eternal blackness in the background. The shit is being shot. I do not cry fairly often. Get wrecked. Oh, brave little toaster. That used to be my favorite movie. I fucking love that movie. Oh my god. It's the Gary, Indiana of the internet. Are you saying it smells here? Because, oh my god, does Gary, Indiana smell? Oh my god, I cannot even drive through there. Oh my god. Momful, why did you bring up that movie? No! Mom? Somebody put a gag in her mouth. Put a sock in her mouth. Ugh, squirrel story. Somebody put a gag in Mom's mouth. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, Bambi, like, who didn't cry at Bambi? I was like, what, 4? Who knows? Pray for Gary. Waits for game. A what and or what? Something. Oh my god, Watership Down. Oh my god. Yes, Fox and the Hound. That was terrible. Slut Muffin is grumbling. Varric, I'm pretty sure it's already beyond repair, but thanks for hanging out, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Have a wonderful night. Joy, you got the Resident Evil 2 remake trailer before the stream. Big leagues. Huh? I got what? I did what now? Stop talking about Black Beauty and Old Yeller. Oh my god. Have I seen Grave of the Fireflies? I don't feel like I've seen Grave of the Fireflies. Aw, thank you so much, Stefano Man. I appreciate it. This is an asshole thing to say. Have I seen you here before? I don't remember. Your name looks very vaguely familiar. Where the Redford grows. Ah! A Dog's Purpose. I don't think I've seen that. Pikey was trying to get me to watch. I grew up eating Bambi's mom. Real. Okay, yep, seen Marley and Me. Yep, Homeward Bound. Okay, yes, I thought it looked familiar. Thank you so much. Pikey tried to get me to watch Max, that dog, was it like a military hero dog thing? And I'm like, I'm not watching it with you, so no thanks. So that's not happening. Also, oh my god, so he got the kids to watch Where the Red Fern Grows. I shot Bambi's mom when I was 10. Dog's Purpose is pretty much now. How high can our ratings go if we keep killing the dog? Oh god, that's terrible. So Pikey got the boys to watch Where the Red Fern Grows, right? And I went downstairs, I watched a little bit of it, and then I went downstairs, as soon as it was getting, it was still far off, but close to the part where I knew it was going to be terrible, right? So I go downstairs to start working on my channel, because that was it was probably close to a year ago. And I go downstairs, it's at our old house, and I can hear upstairs, things are okay. And then all of a sudden, I just hear, the horrible, blood-curdling, horrible cry, and all of a sudden the youngest gremlin comes downstairs, right? And normally, he's not the one that cries. The older one will, tear up and sniffle. But the younger one, either he doesn't get it or hasn't really been empathetic until then. And he didn't even, get it at the end of the movie. They had to explain to him why the second dog died, right? Once they explained that to him, then he understood, and then he came down and was just, wrecked. And I was like, oh my god! I can't watch those films, they depress me. It's so sad, I know. Killed Chicken Little's mom and his aunt, and maybe his cousin twice removed. Cried during Batman vs. Superman because it was so fucking bad in there. I haven't watched that. It didn't look good enough, so I didn't watch it. Episodes of Inuyasha. That's another series of anime that I really want to get into. You only cry when you're happy about stuff, like Struck by Awe for real. Well, that's a good way to, be. That you're so affected. Vegeta's death in Dragon Ball Z. I have never gotten into Dragon Ball Z. Just wasn't my thing, I guess. Tech Kid, hey, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome. Good to see you. Vegeta? Yeah. So let's see. I don't know if I have any more stories for you. Oh, my butt. Oh, my butt. I still have Graveyard Keeper. I could go back to Fallout. Let's see. Da, 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 da. What else do I have? You're doing well? Good. You cry when you miss a... Aw, when you miss a joyful stream? I'm sorry. Aw. Tell the one about the mouse again? One asshole tear fell for Howl's Castle. Oh, I love Howl's Moving Castle. It's one of my friggin' favorite movies. Wait, which socks am I wearing? You've been here a lot. You enjoy... Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that's okay. I thought your name looked familiar. So I didn't want to be a complete asshole and be like, I don't know you, but I thought your name looked familiar, so. So, speaking of Howl's Moving Castle, now I just took off my sock, so don't be too scared. Oh, you can't see it that well. So, I have a set of socks now. This should be Totoro, right? Totoro? Totoro. Right? This is Totoro? So I've got, like, this set of socks. I've got, thank you so much for leaving a like. I appreciate it. Oh, my feet are cold. I've got Totoro. I've got Spirited Away. I've got Howl's Moving Castle. And one more. Kiki? I think it's Kiki's delivery service. Totoro, yeah. Requiem for a Dream. Oh. They're the cutest socks ever. I love these socks. Sonic Enemies Death and Fall. Oh, okay. I love Howl's Moving Castle. It's one of my absolute favorite Studio Ghibli. It's not stinky! My feet are too fucking cold to be stinky, I'm telling you. Okay, let's see. So I've got Fallout 4. What do I feel like playing? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know if anything's just, like, chill enough to just... Yeah, you know? Otherwise, I would play a game for you. Cold feet equals stinky heart. Mom! Why you do this? Why you do this to me? How dare you? See, Mummy of Ramses the First. He's probably the one from Moses Exodus. That's pretty cool, Creole. Damn it, Jim wept at wet dreams may come. Movie Spirited Away saved on my phone. Ah. You don't need to play anything? I don't? Okay. I showed Gundam to my grandpa and he liked it. Nice. My feet are too fucking cold to be stinky. Exactly. Are we really at quote number 21? Jesus. You completed Fallout 4 last week, did an Institute run, thinking of starting a new game and going with the Minuteman this time. Nice. Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith. I've never seen that one. Hey, Izzard, welcome to the stream. Tech Kid, we were talking about all sorts of stuff. I've told some awkward family stories, well, mostly about me. We're talking about movies. We're talking about some anime. We were talking about anime, or like movies and stuff that made us cry. Snowed like a foot here today. JP, are you on, like, the other side of the snowstorm that we're about to get? Because we're supposed to get a snowstorm starting in about an hour, and it's about to hit us, and it'll go until, like, what, noon tomorrow? Or something crazy. And we just get the most snow you've had in 70 years. Holy shit. Yeah, we're getting, like, another... We just got, like, 4 to 6 inches, and we're supposed to get, like, another... Oh, fuck, it's awful. We're gonna get a lot of snow. We just had a shit ton. We were supposed to get a light dusting on Sunday. That was yesterday. I forgot what day it was today. We were supposed to get a light dusting on Sunday, and it fucking snowed all fucking day. It was ridiculous. East side of Nebraska. Okay, yeah, I thought maybe you were on that. Yeah. So you were on the leading side, earlier side on that snowstorm that we're about to get. You cried on Teen Titans? Oh my god! I don't know if... I watched a couple episodes of that, I think. Oh, you... Yeah, we got a shit ton. It was supposed to be a light dusting. We got a fuck ton. It was ridiculous. Yeah, lots of snow. Lots and lots of snow. And it started snowing on my way back from the clinic tonight, actually. I bet they think I bet they wish they thought about the word climate change back when they tried to sell us the idea of global warming. It doesn't mean that it's not happening. It just means that we're just getting a lot of snow. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I've got some friends that live near Snohomish, Washington. It's raining there now. Well, maybe that'll wash it away. You're getting 3 to 5 tomorrow. Watched all the seasons from Billy and Mandy. Yeah. Yeah, my gremlin is doing okay. His rash is like crazy. It's on his face now, all over his neck. It looks terrible. I'm going to give him some prednisone tomorrow that they prescribed him. I gave him some Benadryl tonight. Hey there, person. How are you? With the interesting name that I'm not going to say out loud. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happened when I was in the 4th grade and I still remember it. But yeah, so he's got a rash all over his body and stuff, and I gave him some Benadryl and some like Claritin type stuff. So hopefully it'll work. Climate change is a myth. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Momful, what other stories? Yeah, so the Benadryl helps him quite a bit, and I gave him some hydrocortisone cream earlier today. That seemed to work too. And then it's I'm not gonna say those out loud, Mom. And some cream, and then some like long-acting like Claritin type stuff that'll help. So he'll be okay. And then tomorrow he'll start on the prednisone, and yeah, doesn't he though? Yeah, it looks like I'm an anti-vaxxer. I'm not. He's had all of his shots. I'm very much believe in vaccinations, and foster's home. I don't know what that is. Foster's home for imaginary friends. Okay, so getting on the bus when I was a kid. Okay, so which thing do we want to talk about? So I have a couple of different stories about getting on the bus when I was a kid. When I was a kid at my parents' house, they still live in the same house, and we had a lot of animals growing up. I do try my best. I try. I cleaned all his blankets and clothes and everything. And hey, DT12, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I mean, the bus wasn't too bad. Some of the kids on the bus were assholes, but so getting on the bus sometimes. So I had 3 stepsisters growing up. For the most part, I only lived with one of them. The older one, she lived with us for most of a good chunk of me growing up that I remember. And one of the times when the one that comes to mind right away is we had this orange cat named Boomer, giant fluffy orange cat, and we were getting on the bus, and he, for whatever reason, as soon as he would wait until we were about to get on the bus, and he would book it from the house and take a flying leap and jump and hop onto our backpacks. And then, like, the other person would have to, like, peel him off to get him off. So there was that. And then either getting off the bus or on the bus, since we had so many animals, we would have, like, cows. It was just a hobby farm. It wasn't a ton. We also had 2 horses, one of which was a male, and then we had a dog. So it never failed that either the dog was shitting in the yard, or the horse had a boner sticking out almost down to the ground, or the cows were humping each other on top of each other. And it never failed. Something like that was happening. So I was constantly teased by kids like that XYZ was happening in my yard. So, yeah, so I always had that going on. Yeah, and the spider cat, yeah, he would constantly... The dog would try to get on the bus. He would always try to get on the bus. When we would get home, sometime... Oh, sorry, you got spanked by Nightbot. Are you going to watch some Fairy Tale? Are you talking about Fairy Tale? I like Fairy Tale. Yeah, you have 12 sheep, 2 dogs, 40 cats, 400 hogs, and my best friend has 6 sheep, 12 cattle, 5 dogs, and 12 cats. Yeah, we never had that much. I think we had, like... Because what we would do is my stepdad would get, I think we had like 4 heifers at a time. And then we'd get, hey, Brave. The mushrooms, yeah. So then we'd borrow a bull from like one of the horny death farm. Then we'd borrow a bull from like one of his brothers or something like that. And then they would, you know, make the babies. And one time we had an Oreo bowl. He was really cool. So we had black end, and a white in the middle. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, the fucking things were getting out all the time. And then so JoyfulDeath wanted Jersey cows because Jersey cows are so pretty, and they are very pretty. But those cows got out more than any other cows that we ever had. And it could be because my stepfather maybe can't make a fence to save his fucking life, or because they're just really good escape artists. But it never failed. Those fuckers got out twice a day, where the other cows only got out once a day. So we would get home from school, we'd either get a call from a neighbor, or sanitation, or we'd see that they weren't in, and they'd usually go like up the hill, and then there was like there's still a big like field up, like a hayfield up behind there, and they would just sit there and just kind of hang out. So my one stepsister and I, we just walk up the hill and go up, and then we'd have to herd the cows back down the hill, and they would just go right back in, but they just wanted to, you know, not be in their pasture for a while. But yeah, so that was always fun. My one stepsister, she singed all of her face hair, like her eyebrows and her eyelashes, off when she went to put wood in the wood stove. So she opened the wood stove, and it went and singed off all of her eyebrow hair and her eyelid hair. Oh my gosh, Mark. We have farms and all the animals have uses. The sheep where the meat breeds. So my parents also raised some pigs too. Do you remember that time where my stepdad was, were you guys trying to, did they just get out? I don't remember if they just got out, but they were chasing them all over the yard. I think that they'd been trying, I think you were trying to send them for the butcher. And I think they got out and they were just running. Oh, no, they did get out. They did get out once. Class is in 9 hours. Okay, see you later, DT12. Yeah, the one time. You cannot herd pigs. No, they just run and they squeal. But yeah, so they just run and they squeal, and they, 300 pounds hogs. I don't think my parents, oh, I got blurry. I don't think my parents' hogs get that, bye, DT. I love you too. Have a good night. Saw my comment, dead. I don't think ours ever get that big. My parents. I don't think their hogs ever get. How big do your pigs get when you send them off, Mom? Oh, that's okay, Infinite. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You're awesome. I love you too. See you later. You're happy by now. Okay. Much love, you guys. Take care. See ya later. Oh my God, Shade Tree. Oh my God. They are smart though. But yeah, so I don't remember how big my parents get, but they get them in the spring, and then biggest is about 280, and then they go bye-bye. Oh, okay, there it is. For some reason that didn't show up. I don't know why. Oh, there it is. Okay. I gotta go to bed. This has been a very fun chat. What else should I talk about, Mom, before you leave? Give me some topic ideas before you go. Like, quick, just type in some topic ideas. Tell me, what should I do? We contract out, so we hog that way. Oh, gotcha. Scared JoyfulDeath off to bed. Strippers? Is strippers the next subject? She says. Mumsy has work in the morning. Gonna head out. Okay, see you later, Tech Kid. Have a wonderful night. I love you, Mummy. Much love to you guys, too. You guys are awesome. You guys know how much JoyfulDeath loves to be here, right? She loves how much you guys love her. Oh, good night, Nessa. Thank you so much for hanging out. How long? I was never a stripper. Oh my god, not me. I didn't say strippers. Tana said strippers. I do have a story about strippers. She doesn't love you anymore, Tana. I told her the truth. She doesn't love you anymore. Night, Nessa. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Tell the stripper story. Okay, so I have a good friend of mine who I used to work with. So I used to work at a gas station. I used to work at the Holiday gas station in a small college town. It is so... My mom is so amazing. Jim, your stripper stories are something else. Mine are not filthy, mostly. Less filthy than your stripper stories. They're not better. Mine are better. Mine are, like, stream friendly, mostly. So, okay. So I worked at this gas station and in a college town. And became... Well, actually, the funny part is this coworker of mine that we worked with, or that I worked with, we actually hated each other at first, and now we're pretty good friends. We're one of those friends that... It's kind of like one of those friendships where it doesn't matter how much time passes between us. We can always get together, and it's almost like no time has passed. And it doesn't matter that we don't hang out a ton. And it's kind of like that. You know what I mean? Which is nice. It's nice to have a friend like that. And but at first we hated each other. And I forget about that, but she reminds me. She's like, no, we hated each other. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. You were really lazy. She's like, yeah. So, you know, when you work at the gas station, you have to do the garbages and make the coffee and blah, 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 blah. So we got to know each other there. Eventually we liked working together and stuff. And I think, like, eventually she moved on, but she ended up becoming an exotic dancer. Stripper. But she also did, like, she worked for a party company or something like that, where you could hire her, like, a group of girls to go to your bachelor party or whatever. And she worked at one of the clubs downtown. And so Pikey and I, and her boyfriend at that time, prior to working at the strip club? I think prior to working at the strip club, actually, he was a piercer. He worked as a piercer. Process looks around the stripper. He worked as a piercer out of a place. I had a pierced tongue at one time. Both Pikey and I had pierced tongues at one time. It only lasted a few months because we ended up joining the Navy together. And eventually we realized that we could not maintain our piercings with you can't have a tongue piercing in the Navy. It doesn't. Shut up, Tana. Hey, Spartan, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I was in the Navy for about a year. And then I had to administratively separate because I had my first child. That's a whole long story too. But yeah, so this friend of ours, she first I was a non-prior service unit person, which means that when you enter as in a non-prior service means that you've had no prior service, but you that it's not like right after high school type of thing, so you don't go, they don't have this program anymore. The program was essentially to let people who have previous job experience and possibly college experience to come in and be able to kind of be in the reserves and have a shortened boot camp and learn your boot camp stuff on your weekends in order to kind of encourage people to be in the Navy without having too tough of stuff, I guess. And our That's the thing about recruiters, is our recruiter put us into shopkeeping because we both had like Walmart experience, and I had like I had like 7 years of retail experience, and I'm like, this is not what I really want. But I ended up separating before I was gonna switch positions, and Pikey ended up switching positions out of there, so he doesn't work in shopkeeping anymore. My grandpa, my mom's dad, I'm pretty sure, so I think, if I remember right, we have a picture, and I don't know where, if she has it or if someone else has it. There's a picture of him at the war trials, like behind some of the war criminals, and he's one of the guards at the war trials of World War II, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, Depraved, we are still trading. Is your internet working better? This got derailed. It got so derailed. Okay. All right, back to strippers. Somehow we went from strippers to Navy. So back to strippers. Oh, that's so cool. Tana cannot keep up with conversation when we went from strippers to Navy. Your mom's Trans Am. Former stripper actually served as a model for my sister's college art class at a reasonable rate. She's a great girl, knew how to pose, and loved a good laugh. Demonic, I don't know if a game's happening tonight. I couldn't even decide what I wanted to play, so I don't think it's happening. Oh, Shade Tree, that's so true. It's so true. That's also true. So, okay, so where was I? So she eventually went to being an exotic dancer. Okay. At one point, she invited me to go, what? Once she complained that the air was too dry, I once opened my mouth, asked if she needed oil, and that's when she laughed. Arse off. Okay. So she eventually invited me to like go see her dance, I guess. And I took Pikey with me, and it was awkward. We went there, and I've never been to a strip club before. Girls really liked me, I think, because they're not used to seeing girls there. I had one stripper that wasn't her, like, she went on before my friend, and the girl was like, hey, make sure you ask for me later. And I was like, okay. And then I got, my friend gave me, Pikey bought me a lap dance from my friend, and I'm super awkward when people, especially girls, I guess, do that kind of stuff to me. So all I could do was, like, she was on me, and I was just, like, awkwardly laughing, like, I'm very, very awkward when stuff like that happens. And I don't know how to, like, I don't get into it like maybe other people would. I'm very awkward. So in college, I had two other really close girlfriends of mine, and I had one of them actually, like, jump on me and try to kiss me, and all I could do was laugh, and so she kissed my teeth. I don't know. I'm really... Did she? No, she didn't. So I get really awkward in those kinds of situations. I'm really an awkward person. You fell asleep? How did you fall asleep? You're very awkward in public. Your story just made you realize why your training buddies got so mad at you? Colgate? So, that's the stripper story. Flashback. You were bored and tired. Well, alright then. And then Joy found $5. Is that because my story was not exciting enough for you? My story's not exciting enough for Jim. I'm sorry. I'm sorry! I'm sorry. Okay, what else? What else do you want to know? I don't... Energy straight. Dentist would have strippers kiss his teeth? Really? Oh, and the girl that wanted me to ask for her, when I tried... So Pikey wanted a dance from her. I'm like, sweet, I'll buy him a dance. And when I went to ask her to get a dance for him from her, she's like, I'm sorry, I can't. This other guy's my boyfriend for the night. I'm like, what? And so I talked to my friend, and she explained that this other super awkward guy had paid whatever amount of money, so that girl was his girlfriend for the night. And I was like, that's a lot of, like, however much money that was for her to just fawn all over him. And yeah, who's really bored? Put the quarters in. I know. Well, maybe it made him feel better. Plank is bored. Nice. Do you have any other questions? What else can let's see, what other stories do I have? That story. We've told the asshole eyes story before. We were getting drinks and they left me behind a convenience store. This girl in leather suddenly came up to me and started flirting. Oh, it was your brother's bachelor party? Well, so they weren't paying attention. Oh, so you see, the real problem here is they weren't paying attention to Jim because it wasn't his bachelor party. I'm just kidding. She breathed heavily at me and I panicked. I said, sweetheart, mouthwash. Oh my God. You get hit a lot by women, Random. I have a concern about, what you're doing there. You're hilarious. Oh my God. Tell a story about the most awkward anime you watched. Okay, so I went to watch an anime. Gosh, it was probably several months ago. I cannot remember what it was called. You Never Hit Back. It was a couple months back, and the cover looked really cool, and I can't remember the name of it, but I'm like, oh, this looks like kind of fighting. Maybe there's a romance or something, and then at the very beginning, the girl walks in. Or was it a girl or a guy? I don't remember. No, a girl walks into this room, and there's like, I feel like there was women tied up everywhere, and their boobs were exposed everywhere. Like, they're all kind of like hanging from the ceiling. No, it was not hentai. This was on Hulu. This is not hentai. It was not hentai. This should not be on Hulu. You know what I mean? This should not be on Hulu because my kids have access to Hulu. What the fuck? Hey, Paper Mushrooms, welcome to the stream. We're talking about the most awkward anime I've ever seen. So this lady, then this badass chick walks up to this lady who's tied to a wall. She's chained to a wall. And I can't remember exactly what she does, but I feel like she kind of cuts her clothes off for some reason. She's torturing her or something. And then she kills her, but she kills her in a weird way or something like that. And then I was like, this is not what I expected. I expected there to be something more interesting than that. I don't know. Ravenwind, you're very right. Some of the yes, exactly, Riverwind. Exactly. Genders are impossible to determine. They had parental lockouts. Do they still have it? I found most modern anime to be questionable at best. The golden days of the 80s and 90s are so long behind us. Japan's attitude towards sex and sexuality is it's very strange. It's very, very weird, isn't it? Oh, Tana, have a good night, sweetheart. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Good night, trader. I went to my friend's house one time and he said he was watching anime. I go over and it was tentacle porn. Surprise, tentacle porn. Do you know why tentacle porn is a thing? There's a weird story behind it. Oh, God. I know, right? I spent 3 episodes thinking Shinji from fuck, that name. What's a girl? Night, Tana. I was a little weirded out. I can't handle it. She can't handle it. It's already, like, close to your bedtime anyway. This is the time you normally go to bed. Hermaismora? I'm not talking about my prawn. I'm not talking about prawn. Shipster! Oh my God! How is it down south, darling? She does her own command. She's trying to do her command. What the fuck? Tana embraced Joy's porn. Tentacles are easy to handle. They handle back. Because in Japan, it's illegal to show the genitals, which is why it's all pixeled out. Tentacles don't have to be blurred. Oh, that's true. I'm not a fan of anime. Crotch Goblin. Yes! Oh, that should be a thing. Random remembers. Cold with the AC on, wearing Mrs. Mopar's sweater. But the weather down there is warmer. We're supposed to get a huge snowstorm tonight, like in 13 minutes. Whips and Chains excite me, so I'd probably watch it. It's gotta be so warm down there. I'm so jealous. So Shabster, we've been just chatting. All we've been doing. You went to the zoo today. Yes, Nomad. It's essentially kind of a podcast, I guess. We're just talking. Just talking. One of the 1,000 animes these days, but it's still good habits. When it comes to Pawn, I'm old school. Jolly's anime doesn't do jack for me. So Shabster, we've been telling like funny stories and whatnot. Is there any story you would like me to tell from our past or whatnot? What would you like me to tell the friends that we have here? What should we talk about? Shabster might be able to help me remember some good ones. Oh God, I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, they heard the slut muffin one. Okay. So the hip bone one, that's a good one. And maybe it will just be hilarious to us, but that's okay. So Shabster and I really enjoyed yes, it's okay. So Shabster and I enjoy the movies, the Step Up movies. Mother was right. No, man. I think you can type in Nomad or Nomads, and it should say Mother was right. I think it should do that. So we both like the Step Up movies, and we decided we were going to have a sister date to go see. There it is. See, I told you it does still work. Look, it still works. So we went to the movie theater, and which Step Up was it? It was like 3 or 4, I want to say. So I think she came. Never watching an anime called Valkyrie Overdrive Mermaid, but Jim would enjoy it. So we went to the movie, and I think she came down to my house, and we were driving down this like crazy. We call it the roller coaster road, and at one point there's this curve. It's like you come around. There's a curve, big curve, and then up a hill, right? And we're driving along, and we're just having a good time and stuff. Music's on and whatnot, and I can't remember if I was driving her home or what we were doing, but it was dark. It was dark out, and there was something on the road. And Shabster's like, "Oh my God, what is that?" And I was like, "What's what?" And we look on the road, and she's like, "Oh my God, it's a hip bone." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Looks like a hip bone." It was like a McDonald's bag. Wasn't a hip bone. It was like square. I'm like, what kind of fucking hip bone is square? So then I'm sitting there making fun of her, and I'm like, yeah, because the hip bone's gonna, I gotta walk. I'm like, excuse me while I walk here. So the whole rest of the ride home, I was making fun of her. I was like, look at my hip bone. So that was a thing for a while. Did I miss anything on that? Did I miss anything? I was like, yeah, that's not it. Yeah, it was a McDonald's. A white McDonald's. Okay, so in her defense, It was white like a bone would be, maybe. Hey Dave, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Got it on. I'm dying again. Like we would just be laughing and all of a sudden I'd be like and she would just keep going. Oh god. Oh my god. Was there $5? Shut up, Shady Tree! I didn't pull over to look if there was $5 in the paper hip bone bag. Oh god. Hey, the official Frosty Boy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh god, and she's dying again. Oh god, that was good. That was good. Ah. Well, there's the time. Well, you know, you just woke up. Shabster is do women turn into weapons? Oh, I like soul something. I know. Right now, man, we're just talking. I've had like 26 or more people, and this has been fucking awesome. I love this. Everybody's just been so amazing. So amazing. I honestly didn't think I would be streaming this long. I was just okay, so Shabster, can you tell me, did I actually almost kill Mopar? He says I put his head through a wall, and I feel like that's not actually a thing. You saw Bigfoot. What is that? That's not a thing. I like, was it Soul Reaper? Fuck. The one with death and kid death. And they go to school. I like that one. It has been fun just hanging out. Well, I didn't. Fits with the joy we know. Everyone likes the idea of watching Joyful talk to herself in imaginary friends. You guys are all my imaginary friends. We're all going crazy. And it's time to Valkyrie drive Soul Eater. Is it Soul Eater? Soul Eater, yes. Is that... What was my ex doing when you saw her? What? Oh, you're calling your ex Bigfoot. Bigfoot's totally real. But where is Bigfoot? Everybody feels like they've seen Bigfoot everywhere. Are they like a species that have spread and they're just very, very hidden? What's going on with that? Well, Shebster is maybe not responding, or maybe she's otherwise preoccupied. But, oh, there she is. I was pretty little then. I think I was only 4 or 5. I don't really remember what happened, but a different babysitter put his head through a window at my aunt's. Maybe his brain is damaged. See, maybe he's confusing that story with something he thinks I did, and I think it's totally false, because I don't think I did it. I don't remember doing that. No, Pikey's sleeping. Pikey's totally sleeping. He has no idea what I'm doing down here anymore. He was in chat for a little while. He's used to me talking to myself down here, though. Saw bears, wild pigs, foxes, but not Bigfoot. I haven't either. Or my uncle's when he pilgrimages in the woods and forgets to shave. Well, and there was the time that I had, I have another story about Shabster and Mopar. So I would occasionally take once, because I'm a bit older than Shabster and Mopar, like, what? How many years older than Mopar am I? Like 7 years older than Mopar or something like that. So when I had my license, I would drive them around sometimes with me. And there was a couple different times. I'm 11 years younger than you. Okay. Or older than you. Why? Sorry, where did the younger come from? So I was, okay, so I have two stories. There was one time where I was driving, was it my mom's car? I think it was my mom's Pontiac. And it was pretty slushy, but I was driving at about the same speed as the person in front of me, who had a truck, so maybe shouldn't have been driving the same speed as them. I don't know. Maybe my mom had shit wheels. I don't know. But we were driving along, and then all of a sudden, the slush or something just pulled me into the ditch. We spun a 360 and went into the ditch. And I'm swearing up a storm. I'm like, fuck. And we get into the ditch, And I'm pretty sure Mopar said that his drink or her drink, either Mopar or Shabster's drink, like, spun around and got everywhere on them or spilled on one of you guys back there. And then we stopped. We finally stopped. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, are you guys okay? And they both paused for a minute and they were both like, let's do that again. And I'm like, no, let's not. Are you kidding? Oh my God. And then I remember another time, just him, not you. You were dry. Fair enough. Fair enough. Then there was another time, I don't think you guys were with me, but I had my Mustang. I think it was before that. I had my Mustang, and Mustangs are rear-wheel drive, and I was driving out to Dad's house where they lived. And I was coming, or maybe I was driving away from theirs, and I somehow in an intersection on I and 48, and I ended up spinning a 360 just because it was their drink. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was theirs in the back. It wasn't me. And I ended up spinning a 360, but I was able to control it for whatever reason. But that was a lot of fun. I thought that was actually kind of fun. But there's no other cars around. And then there was another time I took them to the grocery store, and I had them wait out in the car. And I went inside, and I came back, and I'd had my music listening, or had them listening to my music. And I always made a lot of CDs, and I had a lot of different mixes of different music and stuff. I do not have a lot of crash stories. I have one. That was one crash story. What do you mean I have a lot of crash stories? What are you talking about? There's one crash story, and then the other one I just spun in a circle. What are you talking about? Priorities. Exactly, priorities. So we were at the gas station, or grocery store, and I went in, and I came back out, and I had these mixed CDs of just random music, and I had left one playing. And the minivan? What? I didn't do anything with the minivan. The other sister crashed the minivan. That wasn't me. I left the e-brake on in the minivan for a little bit too long, and it smelled like burning rubber. But I was new to driving. I didn't know somebody left it on. That's not my fault. Longer fangs and drink blood more than a cup from people. And good night, Shabster. I love you. You went through it? You can bet what you want, official Frosty Boy. Guess all you want. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't talk about that one. Four-wheeler accident. Oh, the van. Oh, yeah, that van. Sorry, that van. Yes. I was thinking about the other van of the other parents. But yes. Unless you live in the woods, you haven't had any idea what the neat little... Yeah, I mean, I might have totaled the parents' van when I was 14. But, I mean, we don't need to talk about that. But you're right. There was that one. But I feel like that accident was, like, enough to have, like, all the accidents for, like, ever. You know? Thanks. She's like, okay, there you go. Good night, love you. Thanks so much for throwing me under the bus. Well, okay, the one going into the ditch isn't really a crash story. And, like, there was nothing really wrong with my mom's car. I just went into the ditch, and it was fine. Like, I mean, my mom's tire went flat, and all you had to do was put it back on the rim and blow it up, and it was fine. Hey, Snowfall, welcome to the stream. Out of the minivan. None of us. Shut up, Shabster! God! So, I mean, that's really the only, like, crash story I have is, yes, I was 14. Well, okay, in my defense, I had been driving our little Mazda that we had, our dad's old Mazda on the back 40, and I'd been learning how to use the gear shift. Yes, okay, I'll tell this story. Okay, so now this whole sordid truth will come out. I'd been driving my dad's little Mazda on the back 40, so on the back 40 acres. Okay, good night, Shafter. Now I have to reveal my truths, and I'm going to be a total hypocrite. Love you. Give the little girl kisses for me, and I love her too. And so I'd been learning how to drive stick shift on the back 40. And then another time, my dad didn't have anyone to help him go get his other vehicle from the mechanic that had been fixing something. And so he actually had me ride with him to the mechanic, and I actually drove the van at 14 quite a ways home because he had nobody else to help him drive it home. And since I'd been practicing and stuff, he felt okay doing that. Now, had I been pulled over, we took a lot of back roads and stuff, and it's, you know, a relatively rural area. But yeah, so I drove that home. Well, then what happened is, I don't know how long later, but this was in the summer, and then he had me, he's like, okay, can you go get something out of his car? And they had, their property, so they were renting.
I will kill you.
Oh my God! One day you may. Thank you so much. Oh, you scared me. Thank you so much, One Day You May, for the $2. I really appreciate it. You scared the bananas out of me. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you so much, dude. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out with us. I still like lurkers. I like lurkers too. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you. Oh my God. Oh, you're so awesome. Love you. Oh, okay. Deep breath. Okay, so, are you going to bed, S-Gem? Thank you so much. Thanks so much for hanging out, S-Gem. I hope you have a lovely night, sweetheart. Thank you. You're so good. You're so good. And thank you so much for the donations. Scared the bejesus out of you, too? Me, too. It does. Because I don't know, like, when it, even if, and earlier I even saw the notifications, and I don't know when it's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like it happens when it pops up. It like, still happens later. It freaks me out. Excuse me. Okay, so my parents, or my dad, your internet wasn't better? Oh, okay. You're home now. Okay. Well, welcome home. So my dad, they were renting a farmhouse, and then 3 miles away they had purchased like 20 acres, and they were going to build a house on it or whatever. And he had asked me to take the van and go get something out of his car that was at the acreage or whatever, that he had parked it there and needed something out of his car. So it was only 3 miles away, and the drive was like, you go this way, you turn, and then you go this way, and it was pretty much relatively straight shot, 2 turns, and then the road that the property was on was a dirt road. Now, okay, senior adulting thing to do. Good night, Creole. Have a wonderful night, dude. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and just shooting the shit for 2.5 fucking hours. I can't believe we've been doing this, but I love you, and thank you for doing that. Have a wonderful night, dude. Jerk Joy is a jerk. That's the one that comes up. Oh my God. So at 14, I didn't really realize that you need to drive slowish on dirt roads. Not the speed I was going, which I don't exactly know how fast I was going. So at some point, I don't remember. I don't remember if my windows were open. It could have been 60. I don't know. I think it maybe was. It could be 60. And then the road was really washboardy. You know, when a road hasn't been graded in a long time and it's got the ripples in the dirt, and as you're going too fast, the car starts to fishtail, you know, and so the car started to do that, and I lost control, and the car ended up going driver's side down, and next thing you remember, I am like 7 to 10 feet away from the car. I don't remember if my window was up or down. I think it was up, but I'm not positive. But I was away from the car. I don't remember how I got out. I think I fell out. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure my seatbelt was on because I thought that I was good at wearing my seatbelt, but I don't remember if I had my seatbelt on. Most of the windows were broken out of the van. When I woke up, I had a gash on this hand. I don't know if you can see my scar very well. I have a scar right here, and it was like wide open. It must have been cut on the glass or something. And it was just wide open, bleeding all over. I had blood all over my pants. The back, like, the butt of my pants were split, but my underwear was fine. So somehow, like, something cut the butt of my pants. My back hurt really, really bad. And I had a hard time standing for long periods of time. And now that place is even more in the middle of nowhere than I live right now, or where my mom lives. So when I came to, I stood up and was like, I can walk a quarter of a mile this way and get to a house, or I can go a quarter of a mile that way and get to a house. So I started walking, and I get a quarter of a mile to that house, and nobody's home. And I bang on the door, and nobody's home. And I'm like, well, fuck. And I had to stop several times to rest my back because my back hurt so bad. And that's why I have back trouble. Ever since then, I've had back trouble. So then I bang on the door, nobody's home, and so then I turn around. You have a scar in the exact same spot? Burning your arm on a light bulb? My God, how hot was the light bulb? So then I turn around and I start walking back the other way. And I have no idea how long I was out in, like, from being, like, thrown from the car or whatever. I have no idea how long it took me to walk and lay down and do whatever. And then I'm starting to walk back towards the car because I have to walk back the other way. There's no other houses down the way I went. So now I have to walk back towards that way. And then my aunt drives up. And she comes running out of her car. Oh my God! Because I'm sure I looked frightful mess. I had like maybe a little tiny scratches up here, but nothing crazy. She wrapped a pair of shorts around my hand. Put me in the car. The car ride was excruciating. She brings me to my dad's house, and I am just a mess. I feel so bad because at this point, my dad was not very well off. My dad, they worked really hard to afford that van. It was the nicest vehicle they've ever owned, and I had just fucking totaled it. Like, I felt awful. I felt so bad. And he's like, it's okay. I'm just glad you're okay. And he's like, pot of hot grease fell off the counter. Covered you head to toe. Holy shit, that sounds awful. Oh my God, Rivenwind, did you have to get any, like, grafts or anything for that? That's really, really awful. Pot of hot grease. Oh my God. That's really bad. Did you have to get any, like, grafts, like, skin grafts from that? Because that sounds like a really bad burn. Oh my God. So then we got back to my dad, and he's like, okay, you need to go to the hospital and just tell them you were in a four-wheeler accident. Because my dad, he wasn't so much worried about himself. He was worried about me ever getting a license. I mean, maybe he was worried about himself too. It's quite possible. But he said, he's like, I want you to, he's like, tell him you were in a four-wheeler accident because, you know, and they were going to take care of the car type of thing because, you know, leaving a scene of an accident and da-da-da-da-da. So I told them when I got there that I was in a four-wheeler accident. And so I think that they didn't take it as seriously as they might have had they known I was in a car accident. I was very, very lucky. They took some x-rays. I think they said like I had maybe a compressed fracture, but my back has hurt ever since then. Later on when I was recovering, so they did stitches here. I had these huge bruises, one on my lower back and like one just a little bit higher than that on, oh, no graphing. You were like 4 or 5-ish. Yeah, you win the burn battle. Oh, no damage? Oh, you're very lucky. That's very, very lucky. That's good, Riven. Oh, okay, fine. I was lucky too. Okay, fine. Almost blow open thanks to being electrocuted. Oh my god. Walked away with the skin split open and finger blackened. Ugh. Yeah, don't mess with electricity, man. That'll fuck you up. So then I vividly remember about this. I remember them stitching up my hand and wanting to watch them stitch up my hand. I was fascinated with that. And I vividly remember the x-ray tech bumping me into every single stationary surface that he could. I was on a gurney, like a moving bed table thing. And he bumped me into every stationary surface he could. And every time he did, I was just like, how? And I remember the car ride being excruciatingly painful because my back was hurting so bad and I just couldn't get comfortable. And but yeah, I just remember that. And I also didn't tell my mom. Momful Death. She knows now, but I wrote my whole experience down in a notebook. And I didn't know how to tell my mom about this because my parents were divorced and I didn't want her to like hate my mom or hate my dad or something like that. And I didn't know how to tell her and whatnot. And so at first I didn't tell her. She came to the hospital and stuff. And so I told her about the 4-wheeler and blah, 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 blah. And I didn't know how to tell her. And so eventually, like maybe a month later or a few weeks later or something like that, she found the notebook about what it was, and she was really pissed. But yeah, so that's the story of how I miraculously survived a car accident. I have no idea, still to this day, I have no idea how I woke up next to it. I'm not a faithful person, so I mean, like, I used to maybe explain it like that, but I just don't know. I don't know. Could be just one of those things. But I kind of feel like I've had my one accident, like one really bad accident, so I'm hoping that I won't have another one. And I'm a pretty good driver. I'm careful. I pay attention. I'm always attentive. I might have a lead foot, but I always do it. I only do it when it's appropriate, you know? Yeah, so that's something about me you might not know. My bud need staples in his spine and pelvis. Staples? So then the other one needed to get a shard pulled out of her foot. Oh god. Hylian, did you tell me about that? I wonder, did you? I'm trying to remember. You don't get into cars anymore. How do you get anywhere, Hylian? I missed the get to know Joy night and I'm bummed. Aw, well, you can always rewatch it. Do you have any more questions? You can ask. So you get the lead out of your ass and put it in your foot. Exactly. I figured out how to put it out of my ass and into my foot. Exactly. I have a scar child. Next year I sliced a 2-inch gash into my leg, taking out the garbage. Oh my god, Riven, that's awful. The only scars I have is a dumb one across my hand from a tinfoil box falling on me and another one on my head where my skull was cracked open from getting hit by a bike. You got hit by a bike and you landed on a rock? That sounds crazy. So you take the bus or walk. Well, that's good, Hylian, that at least you are in an area that you can do those things. Because I can't. I can't do that where I'm at. I got run over by a Chevy S10. Tore my knee open when my scooter brake failed to work and crashed into a cul-de-sac. Off topic, but when will follow for continue? That's a good question, Demonic. I'm not sure. Let me look. The next year I got blasted in the face with a dirt clog that had a piece of glass in it. Riven, you have the worst luck. Brother had a tumor removed from his acoustic nerve. He has a long scar on his head. His acoustic, that's his ear nerve. It's his ear nerve. So Fallout was supposed to be today. Indie night is tomorrow, so I was planning on playing Unforgiven, A Northern Hymn. Wednesday, I was... Neuroma, probably. In case you missed it, I have scars on my wrist that look like I cut myself, but I was protecting my face while running through the woods. Oh, depraved, really? Aww. You need to keep your head down. Why are you running through the woods like this? Nah! I'm just teasing. Oh, I have this little scar right here. Oh, that's a stupid thing. I have 4 stitches right here. So I used to work in the deli at a grocery store when I was like 14. Yeah, so I have indie night on Tuesday, so that's tomorrow. So I used to work at a deli when I was it the same age? 16? No. I don't know. I was too young to be working in the deli. I wasn't supposed to be working in there. So at this grocery store I worked at, they tended to not go with the regulations. Like, the box crusher was supposed to be, like, I don't know how old you're supposed to be to run a box crusher, but the age was crossed out, and he had 15-year-old stock boys running the box crusher. And I worked in the deli and a cashier, and I think you were supposed to be, like, 18 to run deli slicers. Yeah, I think you're supposed to be, like, 18 or something like that to be able to... You've never heard of that game? Unforgiving, a Northern Hymn? It's kind of, what am I trying to say? Norse mythology. Breyer has played it on his channel. So if you want like a little preview of it, you can go see Breyer LaCroix, and he played it on his channel. Cheers, JP! I'm not drinking, but I have some coffee. Chasing and running from friends. We always play in the woods. I have another... Okay, remind me of the woods story. I have another story about that. Slipped and smacked a tree. Foot did a 360. Oh my god, your foot. Oh my god. I don't know. All I know is it's got some Norse mythology in it. I'm not sure. So I was running the deli machine, right? Major scar happened on the opposite leg. Sure enough, another broken bottle in the grass. I think broken bottles are chasing you. Okay, so I was running the deli slicer, right? And there was just this one little piece of roast beef that just wasn't getting cut. It was kind of higher up. So I just thought I'd help it a little bit. And there went a piece of my thumb. And I didn't notice it. I didn't even feel it at first. I didn't even feel it first. It was just like, it was like the fingertip size off of my thumb. Didn't even feel it, and all of a sudden I saw blood on the meat slicer, and I was like, oh crap. And so I went and grabbed a handful of paper towels and held it around my thumb, and then I called up front, and I was like, I need somebody back here. Or no, I went up front. I went up to the front registers, and I said, I have a problem. I think I have a problem. And then I showed my manager, and my manager's like, oh, you have to go to the hospital. So she drove me to the hospital. Well, my best friend at the time apparently had a fear of blood, and she had to clean up the mess and was like practically gagging all over it, and was having a really hard time. And it had like dripped all the way from the meat slicer over to the sink. So it was really funny. Okay, so your cousin had the top digit of her left ring finger cut off during a bike accident. I won't mess with them because of that. My dad used to have this. So he had like this part was cut off. This part was cut off, and then like the tip of this, and like maybe I think it was just this and this, because I don't know. He stuck his hand under a lawnmower or something because it was clogged or something. I don't know. But yeah, so he had that going on for whatever reason. I think it's something to do with the lawnmower. Scraped the hell out of my chin when I was 18 or 19. My ex and I were walking on the wall of a drainage ditch. There were steps up the well. I turned to look behind me and hit the step and went, down right under the brick. I thought I was going to fall off. Ouch. At 6 a.m., you're going to be a fucking zombie? Okay, so Depraved says, what was the most terrifying thing you've ever experienced? Maybe a run-in with something, a bad experience at an amusement park, just something that terrified you. Okay, so the closest, I don't feel like, I've been really lucky that nothing like really super awful's really happened to me. Like, I mean, while all those things have been kind of bad. Like, it's still not, like, I've never been sexually assaulted. I've been lucky that way, you know. I've always been really careful about being aware of my surroundings and you know, how I'm presenting myself and that sort of thing. So I feel like I've never allowed myself to be vulnerable in that way. And I'm always the person at, like, clubs and stuff who, if I'm with a group of girls, I'm the person that claims the other women as mine in order to protect them. So I feel like, I don't know, I've just never felt, oh, that's creepy, depraved. I guess the closest maybe that, well, I guess there's been a couple things. Like, my sister and I, like, before my parents moved to the house they live in now, which they've lived at for a very, very long time, we lived, like, maybe a mile away. And one time my sister and I were just playing out front, and I think some guy drove really slow and asked us to give him a can that was sitting next to the side of the road or something like that. But nothing ever happened, you know? Hey, Creepy Vamp, welcome to the stream. Nothing ever happened with that, though. He never took us. He didn't try to grab us. So that's all that happened there. One time, my mom thought I was missing. I used to play basketball after school, and I wasn't waiting where I was supposed to be waiting. I was supposed to be waiting out front. And when she came to find me, she couldn't find me. And there was like a pancake or spaghetti supper or something happening. And so I went and talked to some friends there. And so she just couldn't find me. And so she ended up calling the cops to help find me. And then I had a friend come up to me and said, oh my God, there's a cop here with your description. They're talking about someone with brown hair and glasses and blah, blah, blah. And hold on, I'll get to your question in a second. I'll get to your question in a second. Hang on. And all of a sudden I went up to the cop and I'm like, I think you're looking for me. And then my mom comes running around the corner and she's like, oh my God. Now keep in mind, my mom was, you know, she's a social worker, so she hears all the bad stories about everything. And so, you know, she could have been panicking because she couldn't find me, but yeah. It's true though, I do. Okay. Sorry I missed some of your questions here. I used to live with depression, but good for you. Don't let it control your life. That's awesome. Okay. What was your worst class? What was my worst class? Like, what was my least favorite class? Like the one kind of class I didn't like? Or what was I worst at? Is that which one are you asking? My least favorite class was probably spell check. Oof. My least favorite was probably like social studies. I always hated like sociology and least favorite class. Okay. It could be because of the teacher I have or teacher I had. Oh, so that's another great story. I had science. No, I love science. Love science so much. Love science. So my social studies teacher in high school, his son was dating the oldest sister of my boyfriend. Okay? And hey, Terry's Gaming Zone, welcome to the stream. Still way deep with it. Science teacher were drunks. My science teachers were cool. I got to bring a snake to class, and it was a little baby gardener snake. And yes, exactly. And if you ever do need help with depression, to make sure you seek out help and don't let it stew and fester and get worse and make you go to such a dark place that you can't get out, and make sure you seek help. So 8th grade trying to snatch you off the street, but was seen in, oh my gosh, Hylian, I'm so glad that that didn't happen to you. That's, oh my God, and we're still here. I know. Oh my God, you guys are crazy. I don't let depression affect me anymore. It hasn't since. Good for you, Rivenwind. And, you know, I'll pause in my stories to address these very important comments that you guys are making. Mom, that's not true. It's not 10. I'm going to call bullshit on you, first of all. You have so many people that care about you in the Discord and talk to you and love you and tell you they love you. That is not true. You cannot say that nobody cares about you because that is straight up bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on you right now. How dare you say I don't care about you? How dare you? You're shunning my care for you. We all do. Absolutely. Well, we're not talking about that anymore. We're not talking... That stuff is the past. You are in the current moment. You are in the current moment. You need to accept our love. We're not talking about that anymore. We're talking about now. You need to put that stuff in the past, brother. You need to get on this level and accept our love. I'll spoon with you, Mom. But I think, yeah, all of everything. I'll let you spoon me, Mom. Push this man with angry hugs. Yes. Accept the loves. Accept our love, Mom. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, Mom. I know that you're talking about it as prior to this heart chakra, prior to this Discord, prior to this stream, that's what you're talking about. But you focus so much on that time of yours, and you have so much self-loathing and focus on the things and the times that were bad for you. And you're not focusing on any of the good things that you have going on for you right now. You know, you have such a good group. You have so many good things happening to you right now. And you really need to focus on some of those positive aspects, on how great this community is, how many times we reach out to you and show you all that love. Yes, the therapist. Yes, be in the moment. Seek out those good, positive things. Look for the things that make you happy, and don't dwell on the negative that really bring you down. You know, exactly. You have helping friends now, so you need to make sure that you let go of that stuff that's holding you back. You know, there's no reason to hold on to things that make you miserable. Hey, RTP, what is up, my dude? Dude, we're just hanging out, and we're talking about, you know, making... Oh, God, the Miskatonic. Oh, my God, right? Bills are negative. I know. Well, think about how every time you pay a bill, depending on what it is, you are getting out of debt. One more step closer out of debt. But we're forcing our love. Yes, absolutely. Forcing our love down his throat, whether he likes it or not. Absolutely. But, you know, live, you know, more positively. Think about what you do have. You know, what are things that make you happy with your life? Instead of thinking of, oh my God, I can't do this. I'm not good at this. I never can do anything good with this. Or, you know, exactly, like, sure, we'll get that Discord posted in there for you. Absolutely. I don't have that command depraved. We actually have to copy and paste it. Love pouring out from this stream. I was unhappy for a while after the depression. My ex told me she wanted a divorce. I'm happy again. Yeah, probably has. Probably has. Thank you, Jim, for posting that. And, you know, I think it's... I have a special section in the Discord, too. There's a mental health section in the Discord, and it talks... There's a section called Joyful Discussions. And that's, you know, where you can reach out... You can reach out to people if you're feeling down, if you're feeling, you know, like you just can't make it through the day today, or, you know, you're having some anxiety and, you know, that sort of thing. That's really important to me because, I mean, I'm a sufferer too of depression and anxiety, and I really do my best to focus on, like, what can I do to help myself? What can I do to get better? And what sort of thing. Did you see the comment left of that last video of the Miskatonic? Which comment there, D? Love paying my bills. I went over 5 years without a check after my neck surgery. It makes me feel good to be a... Absolutely, Shade. Absolutely. Make it a pan safe. I have a reason for it, depraved. I could tell you later. Since when have I had my channel official? Official, I have had my channel about a year now. A little over a year. I think it was January 13th last year that I started posting recorded videos to this channel. And then I think we're at about a year for live streams as well. I'd break through on why I have anxiety at some jobs and not others. Well, good, Mom. That's excellent. I'm glad to hear that. You hear a good thing in life. You're around cool people. Exactly, Scrappy. And welcome to the stream, Scrappy. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. Started over on my game, by the way. I had a mini meltdown at work, but I just went outside, took 5 minutes into my car before coming back into work. RTP, I'm glad that it's you know, that's important to recognize that when you're having a meltdown, to just take some time to take a breath and collect yourself and recognize those times, you know. So, you know, good for you for recognizing that, and just keep working on staying positive. And the Care Bears would shine their hearts at you. I do love I do love the Care Bears. But yeah, RTP, like, just, you know, keep hanging in there, keep reaching out in the Discord if you need something, and, you know, should start towards March. It could be. It's only at Verizon for a month after you start. Oh, okay, that's possible. There's too much going on, too many people, too much chaos, I can't deal. Care Bears for the win. Care Bears stare! Oh, and I just cracked my neck and it felt really good. Okay, so Man Under Mask, you recognize that about yourself, so then you would need to look at more job opportunities where you can be maybe a little more independent with your job and you're not surrounded by people so much. Ah, you bit my neck! Does that mean I get to be a vampire too? Oh wait, I'm already death, so that probably didn't taste very good. I love the gummy bears. I love the gummy bears as well. Elicare, no! Welcome, Drake. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. I still read for the win as something not for the win. Oh, what? Why do you read as not for the win? This chat is, we're, just kidding. The guy who brought in all those guys. Oh, that guy. Yeah, I know. It was kind of weird. Walmart once, too many people lost my shit. Walmart, nobody overnight. Overnights are good. Overnights might be good. I don't show. Maybe I need to do the grime bath. That might be good. Only day off this week. Truly enjoyed. Thank you so much, Nomad, for hanging out with us. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful night, Nomad. Thanks for stopping by. Terry's Gaming Zone. We mean Gummy Bears the show. Are you too young for Gummy Bears the show? That was so cute. I love the show. Fuck the world. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. And no, Alucard, bites won't turn you into a vampire. You need to be a virgin. Well, I need to be a virgin for his bites to turn me into a... Really? Wish I had a long enough ass for this whole world to kiss! For the whiskey? I like the sweets. You haven't had gammon candy in years. But yeah, so just, you know, make sure that if you're having a rough time, or even if you don't reach out in our Discord, you know... Oh, a ghoul? No. But even if you're having a rough time and you don't want to reach out into the Discord, just keep in mind there are resources out there. And my whole point for this channel, and I've kind of been saying this kind of periodically through streams and whatnot too, is I want to make sure that my community, this community that we're growing here, is a place where people feel like they're welcome, a place where you feel like you can hang out, and you know, where we have a good time and we're entertaining. But if you feel like you're having a tough time, that you can reach out in the Discord, or you know even in chat sometimes we can talk about those things. The best place is the Discord though, so where we can really dial into some issues. Now remember, I'm not a licensed professional, but we can definitely do like a peer-to-peer counseling type thing where, you know, some of us have been through similar things, and while, you know, we're all kind of working through our own coping mechanisms, and we're all learning, there's definitely resources out there, you know, like there's meditation, there's different education, there's self-help books, there's all sorts of things, and I'm constantly working to make myself better, better for you, better for myself. February 7th, 2008. Thanks, Jim. But yeah, constantly trying to make myself better. Like right now I'm reading the book Atomic Habits, and that's all about, you know, improving yourself and creating routines to, to make yourself more efficient and help, you know, make yourself healthier and happier and that sort of thing. And there's all sorts of resources out there to improve your life. And it's really important to live with positivity. And that's my general message. And burping. And burping is part of my general message. But just making sure that you know that you're not alone and that there are plenty of people who are out there that you can reach out to. And we're all here. We've all maybe not been through the exact same situations, but we've been through stuff. Everybody's been through life. And I think that's what people sometimes forget. People sometimes forget is that just because you see someone, you don't know their life story. You know, you don't know that, you know, so-and-so could have been sexually assaulted yesterday or whatever, like, or, you know, were abused as a child, or, you know, were mugged the other day and are having some PTSD from it, or, you know, went to war. Like, there's so much stuff that has happened to people and that people do to people, you know, and my whole goal is to introduce positivity to everyone. I feel like everyone, we can be good people. Like, there's no reason why we can't be better people. I should fart more often. No, I don't fart on stream. I wait till I'm done. But my whole point is that, you know, I want us to be, I feel like we can be good people. I feel like YouTube can be a good community. I feel like the gaming community can be a good community. And I feel like all of us can do that. So yeah, so that's my goal. Yep. We can do this, you know? And so if you need anything, I just warn her as I don't. But yeah, so keep that in mind. Reach out in the Discord. Reach out if you need to. And then the rest of it, the rest of the stream is all about entertainment, hanging out. We're just having a good time and all that stuff. So that's my general message. I talk about that stuff a lot. What's the Discord? Maybe we need to post the Discord again. I hate people who like to keep you down and you can't say you can't do something. Those people are cancers. Exactly, Terry's Gaming Zone. There's a good song called Fight Back by Nefex that I think is a really awesome song. That it really talks about, like, the song itself is like saying, you know, the person's like, you suck, you can't do this, blah, blah, blah. And then, thank you, Jim, for posting the Discord. And the song really goes about that. And then the other guy talks about how, and then you gotta fight back, you know, and like be awesome and blah, 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 blah. So I really like that, about that song. Farting is great and I take pride in mine. Frosty Boy, she has hit high notes so high my cats flee from the room. Stuff does suck. I'm always open to talk for anybody. DM me on Discord. Thank you so much, JP, for that offer. That is super awesome of you. Thank you. And you guys are talking about the Castlevania stuff. Okay, what else did I miss? I don't sleep, I just warn her as she adults. INFPs can make their brainwaves listen to people heart to heart for 10 minutes at a time. She can actually make a difference to your self-worth. You have stories, maybe you should fart more often. It's bad to dwell on the past on anything. Is there anything you can do? No amount of energy you can expend to change the past. It's true. You can't change the past, but you can always change your actions going forward. Change what you're doing forward. And look, you can learn from your past, so you don't dwell on it. You can learn from what you're doing, but you should never dwell on it, because I think you're just making yourself miserable. Ladies don't fart, proven fact. She's a lady. She has mastered the art of silent fart like a ninja. You never know if I have fart on chat, on stream. You have no idea. Sleep for the week. Farting is great, and I take great pride in it. Just like they do, just do it silently. Clothing has inbuilt. Have you heard of the charcoal underwear that like filter farts so they don't stink? Have you heard of that? I was gonna hold on one hand to help someone, but keep the other hand behind. Just get ready to strike out. Here's food for thought, guys. Holding a grudge is like letting someone live inside of your head rent free. That's a great one. That's a great one. I had a shrink tell me to give up on writing. Not this one, but a long time ago. What was the reason, Mom? Why did they tell you to give up on writing? Was there a particular reason? Was it causing you problems? NFX? No FX? Oh, I'm probably saying it wrong. What was your most embarrassing thing in life? My most embarrassing thing in life? Ho, welcome to the stream! I don't know. Yes, don't change the past. The past makes the current... Yes, don't... Yeah, exactly. It makes you... Every encounter you... JP, that's a really great point. Every encounter you've had up until this point has made you who you are today. And, I mean, even if you don't like who you are, it's still, like, you're still a growing and learning person. Yeah, and learning from the past is something... It's hard for people. You're right. Just, exactly. I like what you said. The past will repeat itself. Just know how to read it. But, like, we're all growing, developing human beings. Like, you never stop learning. Even once you're out of school, you never stop learning. And the point that you stop learning is when you stagnate and you're stuck in a rut. So it's important to keep going. Oh, your computer crashed. Oh, that's okay. It's so good to see you. It's a pipe dream. Well, Man Under Mask, maybe what they were saying is that your goals were super lofty, and I wouldn't say to stop writing. What I would say is to continue to write, but start with manageable, like, benchmark goals. And so you can have your end goal of whatever it is. I think it was like, you know, Hollywood screenwriting or whatever it is you want it to be, or becoming a published something. But have manageable goals, like benchmarks along the way. Because if you have this super high, unreachable, like seemingly unmanageable, lofty goal, what happens is it seems so unachievable. It seems so beyond everything that you could... It's like this tall... It's Everest, okay? And do you think people who climb Mount Everest go and climb Mount Everest the first day? No, they don't. They don't go and climb Mount Everest the first day. They practice. They practice mountain climbing in a little gym, and they do the little thingies, and then they practice a little taller one, and then they'll go to, like, in the summer somewhere, in the nice weather, they'll go somewhere where the air isn't thin, and they'll practice free climbing a little bit. Or, you know, they build up small milestones along the way. They don't do the big thing first, right? They don't do the hard thing right off the bat. You know? Yep, write for yourself. Yep. So don't aim for the sun the first time. You need to create small, manageable goals so that you can feel like you've accomplished something after you've hit each small goal. So, like, the first goal, your very first goal should be, okay, today I'm going to write 5 pages. Tomorrow I'm going to write 6 pages. And then maybe the day after that, maybe I'm still just going to write 6 pages. And this has been a public service announcement. Exactly. So, and you're just going to work on manageable goals. And your first writing, it's okay if it's crap. It's okay if you hate it. It's really okay. And you're just going to, it's a really long public service announcement. Fuck off. And you're just going to work your way up to building to something. And then maybe your writing is crap at first. So then the next 2 weeks, in 2 weeks, you're going to be like, I'm going to have, like, you know, 2 really good sentences that really go towards this story. Or I can use it for this. Or I can use it, you know what I mean? And you're just going to slowly build up your goals until, like, in 2 months, you'll have a complete work. Or you'll have 2 chapters. Or you'll have, you know, and just mini goals the whole way. Because the thing I learned from Atomic Habits is you don't make change overnight. The dramatic change... So like, when you see, like, people who have lost dramatic weight, right? Or they're like, oh my God, I did this great thing. You see that dramatic change because, like, they're like, here's my before picture, here's my after picture. First drafts are always bad, and that's fine. That is perfectly fine. You need to be okay with that. So the thing about Atomic Habits, or any kind of habit that you're building, is working out, writing a story, becoming a writer, becoming a painter, becoming anything, becoming a streamer. This goes for streaming too. Becoming anything that you are becoming It takes time. And it takes 1% getting better 1% every day. Now that 1% is invisible. It's almost, maybe not invisible, but almost imperceptible. Every day you can't see that change. And it's frustrating. And it's defeating. And it's so hard, right? It's hard to not see that progress. You get on that scale and you're like, I gained 2 pounds, or I only went down 0.2, or whatever, you know. But the thing is, if you keep at it and you do it every single day and you don't give up, that 1% better will change into 10% better. And then it'll change into 20% better. And then it'll change into 30% better. Until, from that, if you look back at that first moment, and then you look back 2 months later, then you will see that dramatic change, right? But you have to give it every single day. Every single day you have to have that positivity, right? Thank you, Jim. Every single day you have to give that positivity. You have to give it 1% positivity every day. Give that 1% effort into whatever category it is you're trying to improve in order to see it. Because if you're not giving that effort every day, you're not going to see the results at the end. Right? Does that make sense? Because if you're not giving it, you're not going to see it. I'm on a roll. I mean, Scrappy, that's fine. If you don't want to see a change in yourself, that's fine. If you're not working to improve yourself, and if you're happy with yourself, that's fine. Ooh, that sounds cool, D. Good night, S-Gem. I thought you left a while ago. Joy for Universal Ruler. No, I don't want to rule anything. I'm just going to rule YouTube. That's good enough. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, that's what you gotta do. If you really want to see betterment in yourself, you have to be determined. You have to be positive. You have to look for the best in yourself, and you have to give the best to yourself to get it back. See you later, S-Gem. And it's fine if you don't want to change, but keep in mind, you have to be happy with that. Don't be miserable. If you're miserable and you want to see something better, then you'll need to work on that. Unless it's back around to the 80s. I love the 80s. It's good. Tomorrow's game, they see me working another one because... Okay, so, yeah, I went off on a rampage there. Sorry. It's a really great book, Atomic Habits, and that's where I got most of that information. I'm inspired as fuck. That book, Atomic Habits, is super, super inspiring. I've been listening to that. Remember when Joy played games and swore at stuff? Good times. I'm a good shrink. Oh, Raytheon, welcome to the stream. You hate being Les Mis? Les Mis is a good show, or a good movie. Finally left. Even though I was afraid of change, I ended up happier. And right, and sometimes change is incredibly hard because doing what you already know is easy. Right? Doing what you already know, even if you're miserable with it, it's still easy because you know it, right? But, I don't want to work out, right? It's hard. I know I need to lose weight. I've gained, I don't know how much. Oh, puppy. All right. I guess, okay. I will end and come get puppy. And sleep. Okay. So we'll wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. This was amazing. I really appreciate that there's 26 of you. We never went down below 20 for pretty much the whole night, except right at the beginning. You guys are so freaking amazing. I can't even believe you guys. So let's give you some souls. Thank you for just wanting to listen to me blah everywhere. This is ridiculous. Where was my phone? I don't even know where my phone was. Maybe that's why he tried to call me and I couldn't. Yes, I'm gonna try and raid. Souls add plus active. I'm mesmerized with the The Discord is not in the description. I know. I don't know where my phone is. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, here it is. No wonder I didn't see the phone call. Let's quick find... I'll go bring the puppy up. I get it. I'll get the Discord in here again. Absolutely. And don't forget... Oh, thank you. Jim's got it. Don't forget that people care, you know? Like, and don't discount that, you know? Let's go get this guy. Alright, let's go get L-Cross7. He is a member of the... God dang it, mute. He's a member of the channel. He's a really nice dude, very supportive. We're just gonna joyful raid. Sorry I have to end it so quick. Thank you for just hanging out and chatting with me for 3 freaking hours. You guys are absolutely amazeballs. And I love you dudes. I am so glad I met you guys too. You guys make me so happy. I wasn't even planning on going this long. But yeah. Remember to breathe and take it all in. And feel free, please join the Discord. Please reach out if you need it. Feel free to support each other. Like, if you see somebody needing help, please reach out to them and help them back. You know what I mean? It's a give and take here. We all love each other. We all need help sometimes, and sometimes I do too. So you guys are amazing. I love you guys. I'll see you over in the raid. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks for just hanging with me while I just blabbered the whole night. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Good night. Love you guys. Goodbye.